Greetings and salutations. Thank you for giving me some grace in moving the start time for this stream. We're going to be talking about Nilo Life today, and you may be wondering, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that on a Sunday? Well, Eric Allen has been running wild on the internet and has been being a little twisty with Julie Anderson. If you don't know, Julie has been making a ton of waves with the Nilo Life, Transact, Finmore kerfuffle that's been going on. Now that Finmore and Transact are no more, Nilo Life is still standing, and I do have a little bit of a whistleblower moment for y'all in this stream. I will talk about that more after I play the disclaimer, and also hopefully y'all will enjoy the new parody pop right after the disclaimer. I will see you back here. I'm sorry for your ears. Let's go.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
So, circumstances brought us here. Money. And I'll tell you what, I don't know that I can speak on behalf of Larry, Nick, and the other corporate team. I don't know that any of us really planned on being in a position like this. Money. You know, I never wanted to be the owner of a direct sales network marketing company. Money. I love the field leadership lifestyle, and quite truthfully, my traditional businesses have given me enough stress and headaches over the years and decades, but those circumstances, money are funny. Whether you're a believer or not, it's just funny how God works, and sometimes you get called into situations that money that you never planned on, and when you step into that, it can be one of the most defining moments, money of your life. So here we are, we get to share a brand new concept with you called Nilo Life with money.
I know, cheesy as hell. If you do not know what an ad hominem attack means, it means that we are not going to be commenting on someone's choice of clothing as a way to discredit their multi-level marketing opportunity. We're not going to be commenting on someone's makeup application, unless they're a makeup artist, as a way to discredit their multi-level marketing opportunity. We're not going to be saying, oh my gosh, you have red hair, therefore you must be a bad person. We don't do that here. We're not lint lickers. Those type of attacks are called ad hominem. We don't do that. Essentially, the little umbrella that covers us in this live chat is don't be a dick. Okay? That was Eric Allen, and that was a parody pyramid pop song that more will be coming. And I think I have something that maybe other people don't have, and I am going to treat this as more of a whistleblower situation. I haven't been able to confirm, but I am going to share the information, and we'll say that it's all alleged. I'm going to be reading from a transcript. This person reached out who was a part of Finmore. Obviously, Finmore Transact is no more. This person was a part of those companies when Eric Allen was still in. And some things were told to the corporate team. And I'm going to read parts of those before we react to this video from Nilo Life. We're doing this on mobile to try to get a little bit more reach because my reach on regular videos isn't the best. And I figure with Eric Allen kind of threatening to send Julie Anderson a cease and desist, that I'm going to do the best I can with sharing information. Has what happened before? Sorry. I'm going to put this up here. I think the best way to go after Nilo Life is to go after their claim of 150+% return on investment from their trading platform for non-US participants. Thank you. That is really good. That's really good info. We are going to be talking about their trading claims today. It is kind of, it works really well for mobile stream because all of the people, there's no PowerPoints and all the people are like in this frame. So we're going to be able to do that. This person reached out via Instagram and then we had a conversation. I'm not going to play you the conversation because I wanted to get it so I could have notes. I think cease and desists are going to be a lot of money tossed to have anti-MLM mock the hell out of it. Yep. I grabbed the one you sent. Is it the life trade introduction from Nick, Donta, Cameron, and Derek? If so, that's the one I'm playing. That's the one that I grabbed from your link in the chat. If that's a different one, then let me know. Hey, Shadow. So here's the transcript. I'm not going to read all of it. It was a 15-minute call. I'm just going to get to the right spot. This guy also said that he was affiliated with Transact/Finmore. And I can understand someone from those companies, those former companies reaching out, has a certain motivation behind it. I think it's interesting because we've heard so often from Eric Allen himself how he didn't need the money, how he would never have, wasn't like you heard in our little song bit, how he wasn't expecting to open a company, how he had all these businesses and whatnot. Hey, Pamela. Not the good girl has one. And I'll let me star the questions and I will try to get more. I'll try to get to the questions at the end. I'm just going to search for the term. Okay. Sorry, please hold. Okay. So this is from the person who is speaking, and I'm not going to give their name. If you go in and see their earnings, and it's always what less than a percent of the people make. Everyone is not making money. Like it's literally you can post them all, and they're the ones that are making money. You're making less than 3,000. Not even like that. It's a joke. They're spending more than they are to chase the dream. But anyway, So I know this from corporate for sure. And again, this is their words. I'm sharing their information. I haven't been able to confirm it, but it's interesting to say the least. And I think it debunks the financial positioning of the people who started Nila Life. And if they're lying, then it is something to be aware of if you're in Nila Life. I'll answer more questions in a second, okay? So I know this from corporate for sure that and from some insiders and stuff. So Eric Allen has been telling people that he offered to buy Finmore, and he's telling this other leadership council that got disbanded, if you know about that. And I think all the leaders that decided to jump ship and start their own company, and the way he was telling them all that he has all this business, he has all these businesses, and you've seen his pukey presentations are always the same crap. And he says over and over again, I have all these businesses and I'm not doing this because I need to, he calls himself every 10 seconds. But he was telling people that he doesn't need the money and he's only doing this for whatever reason. I'm reading from a transcript, so. So then I find out that he is actually building a house. So he had to get Finmore. Sorry, the transcript's a little jumbly and I don't want to play it on screen so y'all can hear it. Sorry, just give me a second. He had to get them to send a letter to his mortgage company. He had to get Finmore to send a letter to his mortgage company to get approved that he was generating income from the company. And the person who was whistleblowing said that was a fact for sure. I am relaying the information. I am saying I'm sharing this under the understanding that the information could be wrong. This person said, I don't know how you dig into that, but I could tell you that this is fact. And yeah, he's saying that he's got all this money and he's got all this good stuff, but he couldn't get approved to get a mortgage to build a house unless he got a letter from Finmore. So right there is a smokescreen and bullshit. And he said, you're a fucking liar. Pardon my language. Yeah. And then Larry Lane and his twin brother are both allegedly associated with it. And Larry is the face of the twin brothers. He's talking about the brothers being in Hollywood. This is about Larry Lane. This could be wrong. Carrie, we don't do that here. Goodbye. Allegedly, Larry has a ginormous tax burden with him and his brother that needs paying. And all of this information was shared with corporate when they were associated with the other company. And this information is interesting to note because of how adamant all of the C-suite has been about how they're doing Nilo Life out of the goodness of their heart. I am going to clean up this transcript, but there was a lot of information. And that part, for me, Larry Lane and Eric Allen may be having some tumultuous financial instability, seems to, if it's true, take away from their good intentions with starting Nilo Life. I get that. I'm saying that we've seen so many Zoom calls with Eric Allen talking about how he has so many businesses and how he's been so successful, and then not having either the money in the bank or his other businesses be able to give him the information, or the mortgage company, is interesting. I'm not saying that the having to get a letter from a mortgage company isn't standard. I'm saying it is more of like something seems off if this is true. So we're going to go ahead and watch the video. I will try to clean up the transcript more. I didn't want to play the interview on because I haven't changed the voices or anything like that. I think it's odd if Larry Lane has wouldn't you have to get a letter that you were working on the corporate side versus just being a distributor? Maybe. With a job, you have pay statements and W-2s to show your income. If Eric needed to get a letter from his company, he may not have been getting paid in a traditional way, in my opinion. So, it is more to me, if the information is true, something seems off. If they're all talking about starting this company out of the goodness of their hearts, if Larry Lane has a huge tax burden that he has to pay, if he does, and if Eric Allen is in such a financial predicament that him building a house required getting a letter from Finmore, which is no more, I find that suspicious. I find that in contradiction with what they've said on their Zoom calls, saying that this is God's will and that God opened all these doors and that they're doing this because people needed an opportunity that actually was viable for people in the industry. If this is true, something smells off. Hi, Monica. Even as an MLM rep, you would have a record of your commission paid monthly. I would guess the companies send a commission statement to them, which is proof of income. Yeah, so it's just something seems off to me. And if you missed Julie Anderson's slides on her stories, you can go look at them, but I'm going to read a couple because Eric Allen is torn up over Julie Anderson's coverage of Nilo Life. So she has here, I guess I can just share the screen. What am I doing? Hold on. Let me go get it. Instagram. I'm going to just show the pictures for y'all. Okay. All right. All right, here's the first one, and I'm going to put it on my screen so y'all can see it. Maybe. No. No, no, no. Google, Julie Anderson, tall. And I will just cover all of my face so that y'all can see the full screenshot situation. All right. Here is Julie Anderson's stories, and I'm going to go through, and it said Eric H. Allen mentioned you in a comment after Eric H. Allen followed Julie Anderson. Okay? Next one is Julie Anderson's video from November 16th, 2023, speaking to the FTC. Underneath, Eric H. Allen says, Julie Anderson. Someone linked 2 videos, and Eric H. Allen said, Julie Anderson, please check your Messenger message request folder, as well as the comment section of your last YouTube video. Very important. Thanks. Oh, that's good to know, Charlene. Charlene said, just for clarification, I've worked in finance at my company and also did payroll, so I have firsthand knowledge. I'm not speaking out of my ass. And then here's the next slide. And then Eric said, please check your at 8:21 p.m. And then this says, this is from Global Game Changers Movement, which is Eric Allen's charity organization, and there's also a business organization. There's 2 different ones. One is a charity, the other one is not. I know because I looked it up. So it says, hey, Julie, this is Eric Allen, the founder of Nilo Life. Thanks for reading my heartfelt words. I have never owned an MLM before and was never ever a part of the Transact Finmore corporate team and had zero power in their decisions. I paid $495 to join as a distributor, DBO like all others. I bought into the vision of helping everyday Americans and ultimately others around the world to stretch their money further and ease a lot of stress. Shame on me for trusting without verification! ! I should have known better after many years of running my own traditional businesses and a charity that my wife and I are passionate about. In many ways, you are absolutely right in your perspective of home-based businesses. Many MLMs are, in fact, ultimately scams at worst, or at least profits of false hope, just like political leaders, especially in Canada. Religious leaders, school systems, traditional business gurus, charitable organizations, etc. have great and bad actors. MLM is assured to have nefarious actors on both the corporate and field leadership side. From what we've gathered... From what we've gathered... I don't know. I think I'm missing a slide. Anyways. Secondly, I would love for you and I to co-host a live stream where you and I can talk transparently in real time about any topics you would like to address. I'm happy to fly you in and accommodate you here locally. Hell no! Or any other online real-time platform you would prefer. Please advise ASAP. In conclusion, Julie, you will be receiving a cease and desist order along with proposed injunctive relief and potential punitive... What? Punitive damages from one of the top Albertan law firms next week? This is not a threat, but a reality. Do you not listen to your lawyer for 1 second, Eric Allen? Oh my God. Oh, I'm just going to go interact with the person that I'm going to send a cease and desist to. Okay, do that, Eric. What are you doing? This is not a threat, but a reality. Feel free to post the document for your followers. I wholeheartedly do not enjoy this part of our initial journey. We literally just opened our doors for business only 9 days ago. However, defamation, slander, and libel on your other social something has repercussions. The simple fact alone that you consider all MLMs to be pyramid schemes showcases complete ignorance to Canadian law. Side note, to your credit again, Julie, we are working with our attorneys and consultants to determine whether Canadians can participate in our life trade platform. Americans cannot participate, and it appears likely that Canadians will not be able to. Then why are you making your live streams available to people in America and Canada, you numpty? We are currently working diligently to make sure Canadians can benefit from life trips and also great products from the Life Shop that we can grow and scale over time. In conclusion again? Were there 2 conclusions? In conclusion, I feel the first step is for you and I to have a heartfelt-to-heart discussion. Please email me a time, phone number, and or Zoom link that is best for you. You threaten to sue her and then you're going to say, let's live stream? Zoom link that is best for you at eric@nilalife.com. Y'all do not email him. Don't do it. Looking forward to connecting! ! Eric Allen, president, co-founder, Nila Life LLC. You know what? This is a perfect opportunity, Eric, to redo your music video.
So, circumstances brought us here. Money. And I'll tell you what, I don't know that I can speak on behalf of Larry, Nick, and the other corporate team. I don't know that any of us really planned on being in a position like this. Money. You know, I never wanted to be the owner of a direct sales network marketing company. Money. I love the field leadership lifestyle, and quite truthfully, my traditional businesses have given me enough stress and headaches over the years and decades, but those circumstances, money are funny. Whether you're a believer or not, it's just funny how God works, and sometimes you get called into situations that money that you never planned on, and when you step into that, it can be one of the most defining moments, money of your life. So here we are, we get to share a brand new concept with you called Nilo Life. Money.
Okay, I'm sorry I had to do that. I'm not sorry. All right, here's the next part. Julie Anderson, please check your messenger message request folder as well as the comment section of your last YouTube video. Very important. Thanks. 2 laughing faces. Charlene says, Eric, bruh. Aaron says, how do you ask for Julie to live stream with you in but one part of your YouTube comment and then say you're going to send her a cease and desist in the next? How does that work? How does it work? How does it freaking work? Well, this is embarrassing for you. And Aaron said, you still have time to delete this, Eric. How do you go from asking Julie to live stream in the next paragraph and say you're sending her a cease and desist? I think I just read that. And then Charlene said LuLaRoe. And Aaron said, #research. Oh my God. Okay. Eric Allen unsent a message. Oh my God. How the turntables have turned. Okay, this is other stuff. I'm seeing if there's any other things from our buddy. He's deleted his comments. And MLM exit is incredible and is raging. Nilo Life trading training using 3 examples of MLM participants selling products but not using them. Has literally nothing to do with trading but everything to do with shaming. And we are going, I think Julie Anderson has already made a video to this, which is going to be awesome, or is awesome. I haven't seen, I've been busy today. Neela Life has respect for others. It's true because they wrote it down. If y'all are not following Julie Anderson on Instagram, I'm going to link her account in the live chat. Anyways, money, money, money. Do. Eric Allen. What the hell? Oh, thanks, Charlene. This is Julie Anderson's YouTube, and then I've also linked to Julie Anderson's Instagram as well. He thinks she is Roberta. Bruh, as a response is just incredible. Yes. All right. I follow her. She's an awesome content creator. She's incredible. Spicy, amazing, great music, great commentary. I know. Okay, here we go. We are about to... This is the Neela Life. So again, you're going to get to watch it in full horizontal beauty over on Julie Anderson's channel. We're going to do this mobile stream. And we're going to press play in 3, 2, 1. Maybe. Those freaking palms.
Greatly, thank you so much for jumping on here today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We appreciate you guys.
Oh, I guess that does need a welcome to Illyria, just because they said welcome, welcome, welcome.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Welcome to a Schmearmid Schmeem. Oh, wait, it's not. They didn't say that.
Guys taking time out, different parts of the world. Thank you and welcome people from Europe, from Asia, from all over. We definitely have one of our people speaking tonight, calling in from Bali. So different parts of the world. We're going to go over all of our Neela Life trade over the next little while. Just basically really show you what we've been working on, all the things that have gone into this, the years and years and years of learning, but also the incredible technology we have that goes into everything that's going to definitely going to launch here shortly.
That's definitely going to launch here shortly. Didn't Finmore or Transact say the same thing? Didn't they say the same thing? Did we forget that they're no more? Huh? What? Goodbye. I'm reacting. What the hell are you talking about? I need to put this on subscribers only because, like, apparently the trolls are here. Please hold. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. I'll press play while we figure our life out.
To help lead you guys to success, for sure. And so my name is Nick Sorensen, for those of you who do not know. I've been in this industry for, I think 14 years. About 5 years ago, I was introduced to a few gentlemen, and it was just for a way that I could diversify some of my own personal funds.
One of the speakers forgot to mute themselves. Oh. Subscribers, listen. Subscribe and save, except don't do it with Neela Life. Just kidding. I mean, I don't want you to join an MLM, but you can subscribe and not have to pay anything to be a part of the channel. So, you're welcome.
So one of the guys you're going to hear from today was the first person that I actually met, and he set up my first trading software.
Yeah, I'm going to make you a mod, Wendy.
And so he walked me through it, probably got a little impatient with me, probably got a little bit frustrated because I was incredibly skeptical on what it was. And that started my personal journey in that space, of using algorithms, using bots, trading the financial sector. And it was completely and totally.
Why are you making this video available to people in the United States if nobody in the United States can be trading with Neela Life? And I think it's a violation for y'all to be pitching this to people in a country that doesn't allow them to use your whatever. Doesn't even allow them to use the trading platform. Am I wrong? Yeah, if we need another mod, I'll definitely grab another person. Thanks for offering, Rosie. I know we've reported Transact and Finmore, and we've reported Neololife before too. Yes, this is very illegal for them to do. The SEC should know about this. We're going to be sending we're going to be submitting an SEC report. That's for sure. Yep. Julie Anderson does not monetize any of her content, which is incredible. They might, depending on what the rules are for the companies coming in.
Addicting on basically, what it could do for people's financial well-being and how it could actually lead to my own personal success for my family, for people I know. It's been a crazy journey, an up and down journey, right? There's a lot.
For the love of God, somebody buy a microphone and mute the other person on the call. Nick, this dude is one of the founders. Press the mute button.
Of ways that you can actually have success in that space, from learning all about it, education, to alerts, to different technologies, different algorithms. What I've learned, it is a massive learning curve, right? In fact, they say in that space that about 97% of people do not have success. And
I'll tell you a percentage. 99.7, 99.6, over 99% of people in multi-level marketing do not make any money or lose money in multi-level marketing. That's a fun statistic, right? That's like, that just keeps me warm at night. Ragey warm to know that these companies are allowed to continue, in my opinion, harming consumers, and they win while the consumers lose, and there are no consequences that are meaningful to curb the behavior. I find that wild. Yeah, I know. I think Julie Anderson reported it. The cool thing is, we have the Vimeo link, and we all can report it at the end of the stream if y'all want to. I want to live stream too, and I think we know who. I think Orkan Arat is actually the other founder. The only reason I think that is because when you look at Orkan Arat's Facebook page and you go to the Neololife group, you see that he's liking a lot of the posts in the Neololife group. And his history with businesses, I wonder if Orkan Arat is the other founder. I don't know though.
So the individuals that we're going to bring on today, they're going to go over through, kind of this platform, what we've been launching, have been in this for years, been in this game for years. I definitely give them massive props for the unbelievable.
Yeah, and that's a great point, Wendy. The squad over here in Neololife think that they want to be having a conversation with Julie Anderson on Zoom, which BTWs is not a live platform. I said BTWs because I add an S to everything, sorry. But they don't even have a microphone and they don't know how to mute other people on the call? Oh, cool. That's awesome. Charlene said behind MLM also has some evidence he may be the O. I think they allow these mess ups on the calls, like being able to hear someone unmuted, because it's part of the illusion. They are just regular guys who started this to save everyone. Joyful Essie, that could be. I still hate it with every fiber of my being and my sensory issues. I hate it.
Well, not only attention they have, but the persistence they've had to basically go and have wins, have losses, have wins, have losses. And I would say definitely have perfected something that can be very, very simple for people to have success. And so
you've perfected something with trading so that people can have success. That surely sounds like a claim that people are going to win with your investing system with limited losses. And you cannot say that. You can't say that. You can't say that. You cannot make claims that there is a better than average return, or that there's a safety from losses when it comes to investing. You literally get slapped by a government agency for saying stuff like that.
I'm going to jump out of the way right now and bring on one of those individuals. And so this is a guy who's been in, the direct sales relationship marketing industry for over 10 years.
Who cares?
He's had massive success there, teams in the tens of thousands, 7 figures. But what I love about him too is
Is it 7 figures of commission, or is it 7 figures of sales volume, and what is the actual commission? What does that even mean? I don't care if they've been in the network marketing industry for 10 years.
He's like, hey, immediately he wanted to find a way to diversify, get multiple streams coming in. And so before we jump in and I turn over to him, just to let you guys know, this is a product that is for outside the United States only, 1,000%. When you guys enroll, then you are from the United States. You will not even see this in your back office. Also, when we do launch this, there'll be a platform people have to get KYC through.
I have a question. If someone has a VPN and then creates a ghost account to sign up, located in Germany or whatever country is open for them to be able to use this platform, and then they sign up for a Nilo Life account through a VPN, would they then be able to access the trading software? Because if so, that's one of the reasons that you cannot be offering and making these type of claims to people in the United States, Mr. Sir. Hi, Cena. I have a billion questions. Oh, it is scammy. So, interestingly enough, Shelby, this opportunity, this part of the Nilo Life package, which is the investing side with all of the bots that give you a better than average return and limited losses, cannot be shown to people in the United States because it's not approved for the US. I don't think it's going to be approved for Canada. I don't know that for sure. It's approved in some other countries, but they're not supposed to be sharing this opportunity with people in the United States, and they continue to do that. And I was wondering, if you have a VPN, could you sign up in another country for Nilo Life with a ghost account, and then use the do the trading aspect of it with your VPN? Because if you can, absolutely not. What the hell? Where's Leo? Where's Leo?
What the hell?
Yes, exactly.
Of their place of residence. But we do believe it's something that can really propel the people forward that do get involved with it. I think you'll see exactly all the years of experience have gone into it, the incredible amount of technology, and you'll see how it can definitely lead to people's success. And so one thing I love about what we're doing here at Nilo Life is our goal is just to do things better based off our past experiences, right? Based off our past success, based off our past failures. Those of you that have got started here in these last 6 days since we turned this thing on, you guys have seen that, we have an incredible travel platform that is very simple to navigate. The prices are incredible. Early on, we're seeing the average user, $200 in savings. And so everything that we deliver, our goal is to just do it better, right? And
is it like to scam better? No? Oh, wait, that's probably not what you meant. That's probably not what you meant. To do what better? If you actually gave a shit about doing something better, you would not make these videos available to everybody in Nilo Life, where the opportunity was not accessible to them. It's you're breaking the rules. If they'd want to do this in Europe, they can't demand sensitive data as easily as in the States to check resident citizenship. Okay. Yes, this Nilo Life is like Travelocity or whatever it's called, like those type of sites. kayak, Priceline, where you can go in and get a discount on a trip. Except in Nila Life, you've got to pay to access those discounts. And they claim that the amount of discounts you get is far and above what you are paying to access the membership and get all the benefits. You know? I hope not. I hope not. Better than what? A turd? A failed MLM? Oh my God.
So this IntelliBlend Nila Life trade, based on our experiences, based on what you're going to hear from these individuals, their experiences, is a very simple, safe, much better way to have success. And so I'm going to jump out of the way. Like I said, Derek, he's done incredible things in this industry, built teams in the tens of thousands, 7 figures of development. He has substantially better hair than I do.
Okay. I mean, no shade if you're bald, though.
He is like 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times a better presenter. I've seen this guy speak in front of thousands of people, and he's incredibly dynamic.
I don't believe that somebody's just ability to speak in front of thousands of people means that they're a good speaker, because you could be invited to speak at GoPro, and everybody's forced to go to GoPro, in my opinion, by their uplines. Or maybe you've seen this person speak in front of thousands of people at a multi-level marketing conference, and those people sometimes are penalized financially by the multi-level marketing companies by missing those events. So it doesn't mean anything to me. We're going to see if they're actually a good speaker starting now.
But he's also been trading for 7+ years, and he's been able to chase that and definitely have success. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you, Mr. Derek, and take it away.
Why would I pay for trip discounts when I can use Expedia for free? Callie? Ding, ding, ding. Correct. They can't trade, but they can recruit people outside the U.S. for it. That's why he tells them. Good points, which is twisty, in my opinion. The creepiest thing about the travel discounts is it sounds like you have to travel at the same time as all the other Nila Life people. You don't necessarily have to. Yes, some of the trips are like group trips, but there was somebody in the Facebook group who showed her trip to Las Vegas that she allegedly got a discount for, and I haven't checked the prices yet to see if I could have found something cheaper, but her bill was over $1,000, $1,200.
Okay, check. Can you hear me? 777 in the chat.
Oh my God. You claim to be amazing at this and you have shitty internet. I'm sorry. Please hold. I said the same thing about Brian, whatever his name is, Improve It. And everyone's like, oh my God, he's in Costa Rica. Like, you're a piece of shit, DC. Like, he's in Costa Rica and he's being so kind to even be on this call, and you're just being a hater. Well, if you claim to make all of the monies, why can we not get good internet? I'm confused. Brian, not Underwood. He's like the one who made his team stay up all night or for the entire event, no sleep. I don't remember. Vegas can be super cheap. Yep.
If you guys can hear me, thumb up if you
We can hear you, but we can't see you because you're pixelated as hell.
can hear me. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, awesome.
Your microphone sounds awful too.
Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. What is going on? I'd say really from all over the world, because I know we got people calling in and jumping on this Zoom.
Eric? No. The music video is from the another Zoom he did. These people are talking about the trading platform that they are doing, and then we initially played that because it was from one of the earlier Nila Life streams where they were saying like, "Oh, we don't need this money," blah blah blah, and then I read part of the transcript from a whistleblower who said that Eric Allen and Larry Lane might have some financial hurdles to overcome that would negate their, we never wanted to be in this position and we're just doing this out of the goodness of our heart if that whistleblower's info is true, then it would seem that the CEOs or some of the CEOs are not in the most stable financial position, and additionally, it takes away from their statements from earlier streams. So, hey, Linda. I know I messed up with the time. I didn't want to cut into Julie's stream. Julie Joe's stream.
From everywhere, from Southeast Asia to Europe to the United States to probably South America to literally the whole planet. So it's a privilege. It's an honor to be able to jump on with everyone on here. And I know there's a lot of excitement. I know there's a lot of people that are really thrilled to see what is possible with what this commitment is that you guys,
if you're wondering who this is, his name's Derek Alexander,
made in order to be a part of this. And I don't take it lightly. I really don't. I think that this is an industry that changes lives. It's changed my business partner Cameron and I's lives immensely. Before I show you guys the goods, the juice that you guys have been wanting to see, I do want to share just a little.
The juice? Listen, the only juice I'm interested in is Capri Sun. So, oh God.
But about myself, I originally am from Seattle, Washington. I went to college at University of Hawaii. And I was in a position where I never knew anything about this industry. I didn't even know it existed.
Listen, if you want to help get this info out about Nilo Life, and if it is a scheme, you can go up here to the 3 dots, like the stream, and continue to comment. More comments in the live chat help push it out potentially. So, Blazed Goddess! I'm so happy to see you! Oh my God! Welcome back!
Well, we're moving on now to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Oh my God! I'm so happy to see you. I hope it went well for you, and I'm happy to see you. Okay.
But my first real job when I was 19 was making $9 an hour at a call center. And then I met someone making $3,000 a month in network marketing. And it just basically showed me it was possible, showed me it was real. Dropped out of college, moved in with Cameron, my buddy on the call. And fast forward, we've done some pretty awesome stuff. That does not mean it was a straight trajectory upward of success. We had a lot of pitfalls, a lot of failures, a ton of mistakes. But if you're persistent, like many of you that are successful on here know, you can see
his internet's cleared up a little bit.
Some amazing results in your life can change. And this industry is something that does that for you. So what we really wanted to identify, what we really wanted to find is a way that everyday people that fall in love with this industry the same way that we fell in love with it, as they're actively growing their business.
Check. His mic is not on. His mic is not on. Drop a 1 if you think his mic is on. Drop a poop emoji if you think his mic is off. Drop a poop emoji if you think his mic is off. Drop a 1 if you think his mic is on. Don't quit school or a trade job for an MLM. Yep. Tanya coming in fast with that poop emoji.
Right, as they're actively building their teams, pouring into their groups, serving people, getting on Zoom calls like this, exposing the opportunity to new people, and really sharing what this vision is as they're building their income and their own wealth, be able to diversify that wealth in a way that can build long-term generational wealth also. I myself know what it's like to work really hard and create something that you put blood, sweat, and tears and years of your life into, and then one day to wake up and the whole thing disappears. And you sit there and you go, oh my gosh, I almost wish it never would have happened in the first place, because then I wouldn't know how sweet it was to have it and then what it's like when it's gone, right? It's a horrible situation to be in. It's incredibly unfortunate. And I would guess that most of the people on this call have experienced something like that, whether that's an investment, whether that's a relationship, whether that's a business that
whether that might have been a multi-level marketing company that wrecked people financially. Huh? Yeah? What? Oh, it is a prop. Oh, God.
You're in. It's not fun, and we don't like it. And one thing that Cameron and I hate is we hate losing money. We do, because we have before.
If you hate losing money, then why did you start a multi-level marketing company, Eric and Larry and Nick? Why did, and maybe Orkanarat, Nilo, I'm just assuming. Why did you start an MLM if you hate losing money? That's why you do a test Zoom beforehand. Hermit, you are correct.
We know what that's like.
So just in case y'all are new and you've never been on Zoom before, you open up Zoom and there are little icons at the bottom that you can click on, even if you're not the host. You're going to have your audio and you're going to have your video, and you can choose your video inputs. If you have a webcam like I do, you would click on the camera, the little arrow, select it, select your webcam, instead of if you have one built into your computer. And if you have a microphone, even if your system is on the microphone, you still have to choose your microphone for the Zoom. So you need to go to the audio, click the little arrow, and then you need to select your microphone so that Zoom will take your audio in through the mic. Because if it is just going to choose what it thinks best, and it always thinks that your computer, laptop, built-in microphone is the best. And let me just, between friends, the computer mic is never the best when you are on a Zoom call trying to present something. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Knox.
And so from the first few years we got in this industry, we had a lot of success. We had to make some pivots based off different things.
How can we tell if his mic is off, or how can we tell if the mic is connected to a Zoom? We should start a company with all our initials. Love that. He sounds like he is echoing. If you hear that tingy type of metallic-y kind of sound, I don't think mine sounds like that. Mine, I think, sounds warmer, more full. You, with that mic he has, you don't have to be this close. There's a difference between a dynamic and a condenser mic. Sorry, my words. And the one of them, you can be way far away. This one is better if you're like this close, unless you have a cloud booster. The one he has, you can be further away. You can be a little closer. You just need to turn the sensitivity down, but you can tell it's not cooked up. Yes, even a cheap mic wouldn't do that. Okay, Sam.
And then when we found trading, we saw it as a vehicle that could allow us to potentially really capitalize on giving people a vehicle and a platform that would allow them to take the money that they make in either their job, their work, their everyday life, or their business, and be able to have other sources of income that they can lean on when they're having a hard time, that they can lean on when rents are overdue,
Brandy.
right? That they can lean on when they have an oil change they didn't expect. And so
do it.
The idea of that and the reality of that are two completely different things. I wish I could say that it was easy and simple.
So, Brandy Lee, get your computer or your laptop and lay a couple of towels on your desk. 2 of them, if they're like the big body towels, fold it in half and it'll capture the sound better. And you can also put something behind your computer and that will also capture the sound. He is so far away from his computer and it looks like he has nothing to capture sound in his office. He might have a rug, but you can do some things to rig it up without a mic.
But to manifest that.
And the mic that he has is the same one that Aaron Bees has and Julie Joe has. It's very affordable. You just have to make sure you set it up right.
Reality, and to create a product like that or something like that for people, unfortunately takes a lot of split testing, a lot of back testing, a lot of money, a lot of investing, a lot of time, a lot of people that tell you they can do something and they actually don't deliver, and a lot of overpromising. And that's what Cameron and I experienced for the last close to 7 years now. We have been fortunate enough to build very large organizations in the network marketing space, but we also done it with trading. Yes. We developed our own community that we have. that at one point,
Yes, good point. You could get those little those painting triangles. You can get them in the painting section, the little triangles you put your like doors on if you're painting them. You can just get 4 of them and set your laptop on so it's still close to the because it'll only be 1 point, it's still close to the towels and it won't overheat that way.
I might as well just share my screen while we're on here. I have this photo still. One of our groups that we have.
Oh my God, we do have a PowerPoint. Flippity flop.
Through our trading community that we built.
Sir? What is happening? Is he gonna go? He has a folder named Baby, he has a folder named Desktop, and he has a folder named Untitled Folder. Is he gonna go full screen? We can see everything on his desktop right now.
Grew so extensively that it had close to 40,000 members in our group, right? And these are all people that were wanting to use.
Mr. Sir, what is happening? Does he not know he's not sharing the PowerPoint? Let me turn this one off so y'all can see the fuckery. Hold on. Please hold. Oh, you're just being so mean, DC. I mean, what is happening? Look, we'll just put this up for right now. What is happening?
Our trading services that were wanting to partake in the products that we offer and so forth. It looks like my computer is being a little slow, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I can just talk through it.
Okay.
Some of you are in that group already. You can ask someone else about it. You can ask Dante.
What do you mean his computer was being slow? I don't understand. What do you mean your computer was being slow? Was it locked up and it wouldn't screen share? It's okay. Don't get distracted, DC.
Nick, so
Pull
forth.
yourself
But
out of it.
we built a very large trading community. And when we first started, the premise was really trying to educate people on trading, right? Trying to teach someone how to become a trader, trying to teach someone how to be profitable in the markets. We quickly realized that was way easier said than done. Most people do not recognize this, but the majority of people that are everyday just like retail traders that go set up a broker account or go try and trade themselves, most of those people are going to get burned. Why? Because you're competing with institutions, hedge funds, banks, Vanguard, BlackRock, State Street, massive, massive groups that have very, very large amounts of capital on their platforms and a lot of volume, a lot of liquidity where they can really control the markets any way they see fit.
So here in this point in the presentation, he's discouraging you from going out and doing investing independently because the decks are stacked against you. But here Nila Life is swooping in to save the day and tell you that there is still a chance for you to make money, and it's with our investing app, except if you're in the United States or Canada. Not for you, but for the other people. We're going to save everybody. Blah, blah, blah. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I roll.
So then we thought, okay, well, what is another way that we can do things, right? What's another way that we can kind of change the curve, that we can, make things different and make things better? And then we looked at the idea of using algorithms, using software, using technology, and developing different types of.
The guy who couldn't get the presentation to show on his computer is going to tell me the importance of technology. What? What? Presenter mode isn't an investor in his MLM. That's why he doesn't know him. Oh my God. Which is why I have mutual funds that typically perform well and don't advertise crazy returns. Love it, Barbara. Robinhood, yep.
Products where users could control their own risk.
Oh, Wendy, did you see that Eric Allen from Nila Life, from the company we're reacting to? This isn't Eric Allen, this is Darik. But is going to be sending Julie Anderson a cease and desist, and told her that he was going to, and told her it wasn't a threat, but also would she like to live stream with him so that she could ask him any questions as long as it was a platform where it could be live and that she couldn't, basically edit him in a bad way. And then he deleted his comments and his messages. Twisty, right? Scam today is Nilo Life. Correct. The Squirrel Squad is on fire tonight. Absolutely.
Threshold, right? How aggressive or how non-aggressive they want to be on their own accounts, and they can let the products run, and the products will open.
You have to level up to a superstar, black, diamond, olive level to unlock presenter view. Oh my god. Oh, listen. If y'all are not following Wendy, what are you doing with your life? Here you go. Do I have Wendy in here? I should have Wendy in here. I got ahead of myself. Hold on. YouTube. I thought I had Wendy and Nightbot. MLM. No. MLM? No. Perfect. I'm gonna put you in Nightbot. Here's Wendy. Okay. And here's Pico. All right, back in business.
Close orders and trade based on algorithms and indicators and pieces of technology that were previously developed. Well, in theory, that sounds great too. But what do you have happen? What you have happen is a lot of people that claim they have really good systems, and when you try them, they work for a month, maybe 2 months, right? Maybe 3 if you're lucky. And then what happens? Something unfortunate. So we experienced that as well. So Cameron and I got to a point where we're like, man, there's got to be a way to really be able to do this. And we had a couple systems that worked pretty well. Our teams were fairly happy, but we wanted to do better. We wanted to create even more sophisticated systems. We were fortunate.
Telling me about sophisticated systems and your internet is trash. Interesting. How are you getting the alerts and stuff in time to be able to do something with them if this is your buffering situation? Sir, what? Is this a self-report?
Enough where we hit very high ranks in this industry. So we had the capital and the income to invest in technology, to invest in building development teams, to invest in cultivating the cream of the crop when it comes to making sure that you're not only being able to get incredible returns, but more importantly than the incredible returns is mitigating risk. That was the biggest thing that we are really wanting to emphasize. And
mitigating risk sounds an awful lot like not losing money when you invest. And specifically, I think TikTok talks about this to look for scams, but someone telling you that there is no risk or such limited risk that you can invest with ease of mind is one of those little red alert flags that you need to watch out for. Is he selling one of those AI stock trading things? Okay, it's a little confusing, Jackson. So, it's a company called Nilo Life. They were born from the toxic waste of Transact and Finmore, kind of. It's a long story. But they are a vacation discount company, and they also have trading, because doesn't that make sense? And this investment trading opportunity bot thing that they are presenting to us is not available in the United States. It's not even available in Canada. I don't think it's ever going to be available in Canada. And we're watching this, and then we're going to report it to the SEC just like we did the last time, because they are not supposed to be presenting this to people inside the United States.
So in 2021, around December, we released our own platform, our own fund, where people would have the ability to trade, not themselves, but participate in trading with our technologies and our services and so forth. And
and the guy who made this company, Jackson, is sending a cease and desist to a bigger creator named Julie Anderson who got under his skin. And then in the same comment where he said, I'm not threatening you, I'm just telling you it's a reality, I also want to live stream with you so that you can ask me all the questions. We read those a little bit earlier on the live stream, but if you follow Julie Anderson, she's also making a video about the situation, so definitely go support Julie. I'm going to link Julie Anderson in the chat. But it's a wild ride over here.
Then that developed into what we have here with Nilo Life. And so
Yes.
what I want to do...
This is the competitor that Transact was talking about. Transact Finmore. Yeah. They got big upset, and a lot of people jumped ship from Transact / Finmore to Nilo Life.
On this call is share just some information, because one thing you may not recognize in the trading world, if you're not familiar with it, and I completely understand if you're not, is that trading is actually black and white. It's not gray. And
trading is like a dynamic cloud of intricacies, and I don't know, it's not black and white. It's like a multi-technicolored information sea of, I don't know, like he's making it seem like it's one-dimensional and there's not many factors. It's like, it's very complex. It's very complex.
this is something that...
Yeah. Eric Allen's like, I want to live stream with you so I can threaten you live. I was like, what are you doing, Eric?
we really...
Yes, correct. We reported one of these videos before when we saw the investing opportunity to the SEC. We're going to do it again at the end of this live stream. So if you want to learn how to do that, you can stay on at the end. If you want to support and not do that, you can just go up here and like the stream so that the information can get out to more people. You can still hang out in the chat and keep chatting, or when the video ends, you can leave a comment. Replay crew, you're incredible. There's different ways you can do it, but if you want to learn how to do it, we're going to do it at the end.
They're big on, as a partner of Nilo, as us making that partnership and wanting to cooperate and work with you guys. Our intention is not just to facilitate a good product for you guys. Our intention is to help you guys navigate this space so that you don't get burned, so you don't get taken advantage of, because we have all been there.
Nilo, in my opinion, is taking advantage of us. Is that not the case with most multi-level marketing companies? Do you not understand what multi-level marketing is, Derek?
Or you're scrolling on Instagram or TikTok,
Or maybe it's Derek, but I think it's Derek.
or one of these apps, and you see
It's Darik.
someone pull up in a really nice car, and they get out and they got a house, and there's, maybe a girl on one side, or there's a nice watch, or maybe they're petting a panther, who knows, something
Petting a panther? What?
absurdly ridiculous, right? And they're claiming how they can make crazy returns in the markets and how they're super successful, how they have millions of students that are amazing. And then you click and you see these people's testimonials saying, oh, wow, I got this much money. I made this much money. I did these returns. And then you go, okay, I want to be a part of this too. The challenge is that most of these people don't have an FX Blue. And what an FX Blue is it is a way to identify the trading history of an account that's not biased. It doesn't judge. It is purely transparent and authentic, and just share.
It's as biased as the creator has made it, meaning if they've made something to analyze past trading or trades within an account, it's only as good as the person who set it up to put in the, like, where are we pulling this information from? And so if the creator doesn't have a full, broad, like, understanding of things, you're going to get a biased output with, like, the trades. Because a human made it. What? Am I just not, like, am I too unintelligent to understand this? Because maybe I am. Maybe I am. Maybe he's thought of everything. Maybe he's thought of everything. Oh my God, Emmett, yes. MLM meets Tiger King. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Wendy lives 2 hours from where Tiger King happened. Oh my God. And Bam the lawyer cat says, do not pet panthers. Oh my God. I love how we're on a Panther tangent in the chat. This is incredible.
There's the data and the results. It can't be manipulated. It can't be changed in any way. It's just the true data.
Did y'all just see the? Oh, y'all didn't see the cat. We're rewinding it. Please hold. I'm sorry. We're looking at. There's a cat. This whole stream was worth it now.
Of an account that's not biased. It doesn't judge. It is purely transparent and authentic.
Look at the arm of the chair.
And just shares the data and the results. It can't be manipulated. It can't be changed in any way.
Hold on. I got to move it over somewhere. I know we're not all sorry to not be. There's the tail. Hold on. Welcome to my stream where we love floofs more than we hate MLMs. I'm just kidding. We hate MLMs. I mean, I love floofs probably more than I hate MLMs. Okay.
Data and the results. It can't be manipulated. It can't be
a floofy butt. Let's go. Oh no, Kita. I was betting my house panther. Oh, look at that baby. Every time you want to forget the humanity in people in multi-level marketing, they have a pet and you're like, oh, you like pets too. Okay.
Changed in any way. It's just the true data. And so we would have people that we'd meet. You know, Cameron's in Miami. He purchased a yacht last year that we're meeting on the boat, having a good time.
There's the income claims. You should trust me because Cameron bought a yacht last year. We're rolling in it. Just remember, though, the internet connectivity, the lack of microphone connection, the logical fallacies we've heard so far. This is twisty. This proves the theory that only good people can be liked by animals. And I think good people get sucked into MLMs too. I think good people do shitty things. She's a snake and we call her Bella. She's a super Mojave ball python baby. Did you put it in the Discord? Even some of the worst people in history had pets. Yep. I think it's a good reminder. Except we still do love seeing the floofs. Presenter mode is in the US, therefore not allowed to participate. This makes so much sense. I think, yes, I agree, Cal. I think the CEOs of MLMs absolutely know what they're doing. I agree.
And they claim that
if you want to escape top chat purgatory, meaning you're not seeing all the messages that are coming in, click on these three dots right here. A white thing will pop up at the bottom of the screen. Scroll down, click on top chat, and you'll be able to select all messages. And then you won't be stuck in top chat purgatory. Also, while you're there, if you want to like the stream, the like button is also easily accessible when that white box pops up.
These returns, they claim they're great, and they pull up in, a 488 Ferrari, and we go, great, show us your FX Blue. Well, I don't have an FX Blue. I don't attach that to my account. Well, why? Well, I don't need to. Oh, so you're making money selling how to trade. And you have this car because you're selling how to trade, but your students, none of them have a track record of even 6 months of trading, not even you, right? So that's the differentiator. That's the black and white, is being able to have that data. So before I go into some of that data, I'm going to share my screen.
But also with trading, just because, let's say you have data where something is going like up and up and up and up and up, there's stock crashes, there's companies where stuff happens where you have a drop off that maybe has never happened before in the data collection that you're doing. So is it inherently trustworthy to be saying to people who have no experience, hey, look at this data, you're going to be able to make good decisions based off of it when the future is unknown? Right? Can someone who has more experience in trading help me dig myself out of the hole that I'm in right now?
Here. Okay, here we go. So this was in one of our trading communities. There's a post I did a while back when we were really building hard in the MLM space. You can see this post, right? Nearly 10,000 comments.
When we were building really hard in the MLM space. Did you just hear what he said. Oh, his thing's called Market Hackers. Wow. Here, I'll zoom in for y'all. Market Hackers. Anyone want to sneak in there? Interesting. All right. He still didn't share his whole screen. That's okay. We're professionals here. Sarcastically.
Almost 2,000 likes just on a post in our community, just to show you guys that we've been there. We know it's like building organizations. We know it's like building teams. So as I build, as I go into this, really quickly, just getting an understanding of what our goal is. Our goal is to be a preeminent asset manager on the international stage and really focus on asset prevention and capital growth, right? We all want to gain, we all want to grow, but we don't want to lose. So our strategy is a mix between algorithmic and human. So we have algorithms that are constantly in the market scanning for opportunities to enter.
Does anyone want to tell them that iGenius called and they want their opportunity back? This is literally iGenius, but in blue, right? Oh my God, Charlene's the best. Our Charlene found a subreddit asking about market partners from 3 years ago.
And to mitigate risk, we also have those algorithms that are incredibly sophisticated. And we also have a team of developers. And these developers have an incredible trading experience. And they also are looking for really good sequences, looking out for news, looking out for opportunities that could be really good trading, and looking out for times that we need to stay out of the markets. Sometimes the best long-term strategy of winning is just not losing, and it's just not trading. And a lot of people don't realize that, but sometimes you win by just not losing and by not trading. So what is our investment strategy, right? Our investment strategy really is to build upon compound interest, all right? We think that really small wins each.
Trading accounts will only be available for members who enroll outside the United States. Our entire investment strategy is built upon the foundation of compound interest. Is he just reading these slides? We believe focusing on small wins each day creates a winning long-term strategy. We recognize compound interest as the cornerstone of wealth growth. True wealth growth isn't built overnight, but through the gradual and steady accumulation of gains. No shit. By focusing on small, consistent wins each day, we create a robust long-term strategy that stands the test of time. How generic? How generic? Okay. Charlene's sending us some links.
Is what creates a long-term winning strategy. We understand it is the cornerstone of wealth. It is one of the most important things that you can do. And most people fail to realize how incredible compound interest can truly be. And with us, we do have 7 years of trading experience. We've worked with top brokers. We've worked with pretty much all the craziest, best algorithms.
Sorry it's so small. I just thought you'd want to see the entire PowerPoint slide. And what's our rule for PowerPoint slides? Don't go below 24 point size font on your PowerPoint slides. That's rule number 1. I also, I hate this so much. Rule number 2 is don't keep putting transparent images on every single fucking slide.
You've seen on the market, the algorithms you've seen that look like they're good. We found the teams that actually built them, and then we found the teams that they paid to actually get them created. And then we found the institutions that actually licensed those out. That's how far up the chain that we've gone to figure out all the best systems. So that being said, we really want to focus on not getting great returns every day, every week, but taking a look more macro at,
Okay, we're doing a scroll trail. This is Darik's info. I'm gonna do some baby snark.
At the age of 28, Darik has organically built sales organizations of over 20,000 people internationally. He generated over $50 million for various companies in combined sales revenue and has earned 7 figures in his 20s. He has shared the stage with Gary Vaynerchuk, Bob Proctor, Les Brown, Darren Hardy, Eric Thomas, Chris and Heidi Powell, and many more. But they were too small and unknown for me to list here. Oh wait, it doesn't say that. In the fall of 2018, Darik founded Market Hackers, which uses highly advanced trading software previously being only accessible for private traders. Rewind. He also teaches advanced digital marketing training in his online Facebook community of nearly 50,000 members. You can join his community at www.launchmarkethackers.com.
What? Let's see. What were you in? CEO of Ignite Programs, 5 years. Founder, Market Hackers, 6 years. So, what are you, 31? How old is this dude? What the hell? What the hell? All right, we're back. We're back
How
at
the quarter perform, right? How was the quarter? How was the year? And if we can be consistent every quarter or even every year, that's a win for us, right? That's something that we're really passionate about. We're really looking forward to consistently do as we have done before. So
he just took his own slide. This is why this looks like shit. He took his own slide and he just made it smaller on this awful Nilo Life trade slide from Nilo Life. Also, if you're doing dark blue with a lighter blue as your text, it's not easily visible for people. All right. Forget it.
I talked a little bit about this, but we do monitor a lot of what's going on in the markets. We look at a lot of different reports, a lot of data that happens every single week that is not cheap to do. And that's kind of what has also helped us given our edge is the amount of money we've invested to just getting data and that our development team has been able to identify. But one thing that I really want to impress on you guys is just this idea of compound interest, because I can go in here and if you don't know too much about investing, I can show you returns of, let's say, 1% a month. And you'll see those 1% a month returns and you'll think, wow, 1% a month, that seems kind of low. If I had, $100,000 and I did 1%, I'd only make $1,000. That's not that much money. I need more money than $1,000 a month, right? And I get it. I understand. I know what it's like. And then you'll see someone, again, you guys are going to, when you get to know me, you're going to get annoyed at my redundancy about, the dude on Instagram petting the panther, right? But that's just true where there's a guy going, well, I can get you 20% a month returns, right? And you go, man, well, if I had $100,000, I did that, I'd make $20,000 in a month. That'd be amazing. So for those of you that are familiar with trading, you may have seen products that exist that, you've heard do 10% a month, 12% a month, 15% a month, things like that. I want you to understand the difference. And even just doing a 10% a month return versus just a 5% a month return, okay? So I'm going to give you guys a little example. I want you to imagine taking $1,000 and I want you to imagine putting it in an investment that claims, quote unquote claims, that it can do 10% every month in the markets, okay? And I want you to imagine you took that $1,000, put it in the markets, and you didn't touch it for 10 years. So 10 years, you don't touch it, okay? I'm gonna let it run, I'm gonna let it slide, let's just let this thing grow. So for 10 years, you don't touch that $1,000, okay? And it's doing 10% a month. Can anyone just guess how much they think that would have done in 10 years? Now,
are you actually interested in hearing people's answers, or are you just talking at the webcam? I do not understand and I know I do this because I get off track very easily, but asking questions and then not waiting for the chat to answer them. Do not trust anything that promises a certain return. Yes. Big difference between 1 and 10 years, my guy. Yep.
You may be thinking, oh, maybe $200,000, maybe $50,000, maybe $300,000. Here's the real answer. If you took $1,000 and it did 10% a month for 10 years, your $1,000 would be almost $93 million. $93 million with $1,000 and 100.
Compounding gains calculator. Isn't there a tax that comes after that when you withdraw your money from the market? or you have to pay tax on your earnings, that's also assuming that you have rate of return 10%, assuming that you never lose any money in the market. This type of pitch makes me so mad because if you are talking to someone who doesn't understand investing, and I don't understand it very well, I know enough to know like this seems twisty, but the way that they're presenting the information is look at the potential, and you have potential with our company, which is a tool of Nilo Life, except for the people in the United States and Canada and wherever else it's prohibited. Red Raider! 10% a month is absurd. Yes. I don't know. He might. I have his screen share up. I will take it down when he stops sharing his screen.
20 months. If someone could do 10% a month, every single month, consistently for 10 years, they would not be talking to you because they would be on their own island. You see what I'm saying? They would be doing their own thing. They would not be trying to convince you that they can.
He's trying to debunk this, I guess.
10% a month, every single month, back to back, back to back, back to back. Because $1,000 will become 92 million, which is absurd. It's absolutely absurd.
Good.
Right?
I'm glad you said
it's just not possible. But now let's look at, instead of 10%, let's just look at 5%. Okay. Let's look at what it would be like if it was 5% a month instead. All right. Now, somebody may think, wow, if it was, 10%, it was 92 million. If it's 5%, maybe it's 40 million. Right. So if you took $1,000 every single month, 5% for 10 years, here's the difference. Look at this. $348,000 in 10 years. Now, that's pretty freaking amazing. If in 10 years you took $1,000 and made it $350K, pat on the back. But is that 93 million? An absurd difference. But the monthly is only a 5% spread of the two returns. This is how people get caught in this industry. This is how people get taken advantage of and manipulated.
Okay. Good night, Sam. It is interesting that he is presenting the information like this by saying, okay, this is absurd. This is an absurd return. Then 5%, that's meaningful. But the difference between just 5% over 10 years is the difference between 300,000+ and 92 million. And then he's going to reinsert his pitch about what they offer through Nilo Life. It is very twisty because they're trying to present themselves as the expert, and I think this is a logical fallacy. I have to look it up, which one it is, but I'm incredulous of his sales pitch.
Is they're told that they can do these crazy high returns, and then they get burned. The difference is massive. So the reason why I want to share that is because with our fund and with what we've brought to Nilo, we've been fortunate enough to average out 5% a month for our clients.
A cat.
Now, is that going to happen next month? I don't control the markets.
There's a cat.
Has it happened the last few months? It has. So this is just a way to share with you guys
my God.
You want to find that sweet spot. And that sweet spot is easier said than done.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted. There's a cat on the couch. Appeal to authority. I think you're right, Chelsea. And Julie. I'm just going to pull it up so we have it. Yeah, and you can't make return claims like that. This little cat baby. Same cat. Same cat. Do y'all mind if I just leave it like that so we can watch the cat while he talks? I'll wait. Whittle guy, yes. His cat is saving us. Yeah, there's going to be other speakers on too. I went to war. Casper's murder mittens are now murder paws. Oh no, Callie.
What I'm going to do now is I'm going to share with you guys just a little bit of our data. RFX.
I want to hear his master's in business and finance before I hear more. That's a great thing. Let me see where he went to school. University of Hawaii at Manoa. Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Management, Marketing, and Related Support Services, 2010 to 2013. Activities and Societies, he was a student athlete. So no masters. But he does have a Bachelor of Business Administration. Oh, he did say he dropped out. Oh yeah, 2010 to 2013. So he doesn't have a bachelor's? And I'm not saying there aren't really intelligent people who drop out of school and can do really great things. I would say that getting people involved in the investing space and then aligning yourself with a multi-level marketing company is pretty sketchy to me. He was on the cheerleading team. I guess that qualifies as an athlete. Yeah, I mean, cheerleading's rough. I mean, you have to be pretty physically I mean, like, you have to do it's like gymnastics. I made so much money scamming that I dropped out of school to scam full time. I was about to say that sounds like brother's resume that he attended SFA. Oh my god, a true BS degree. I can say it because I have a BS in BM.
Split. As I go through here,
yep,
and pop in our overview, you will see that from inception, which is December 19th of 2021, once this puppy loads, we have done a little over 360% return. Okay. So
what? All right. We gotta zoom in. We're gonna zoom in. Total return 360 plus 360.3%. Monthly return plus 5.4%. Weekly returns plus 1.3%. Peak drawdowns, I don't know what that means, but negative 7.3%. Trade win percent, 73.1%. Profit factor, 2.13. Pips, 19,424.1. Trades per day, 8.8. History, 846 days. 369, so not even 3 years. Balance, $4,507,187.66. Equity, 0. Closed profit, $3,209,341.45. Risk reward ratio, 4.48. I'm just trying to read this so y'all can see. Worst day, negative $163,949.14. Worst week, $163,949.14. Worst month, negative $218,348.64. Trade length, 3.3 days. Average results, plus 430.61. Average win, $1,110.41. Average loss, $1,419.06. Okay. Sorry.
$360%, we're happy with. We're not arguing. We're not complaining. We'll take 360%. Just to put that in perspective, if you went, hey, you know what? I'm going to put my money in this. Let's see how it looks. And you put $100,000 in this, and you did a 360% return, your $100,000 right now, if you got in December, 23rd of 2021, you right now, your 100 grand would be $460,000. So who'd be happy turning 100 grand to 460 from near the end of 2021 till now? I would be pretty thrilled. And I am, because I put in a lot more than 100 grand. So monthly return, an average of 5.4%. But here's the thing we're really excited about.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Peak drawdown, 7.3%. And what does that mean? This means that in order to get the returns that we've been consistently doing, the max risk we're looking at is anywhere between 7 to 7.3%. So if you had 100 grand and you made 5 grand in a month.
He said between 7 and 7.3%, but it says 7.3% on the screen. What the hell are you, why are you changing the numbers on the screen, dude?
Month, you made that 5 grand and only $7,000 of that 100 grand was even in trades, was even in the markets moving.
I guess this is bigger.
So that risk to reward is incredible. And if I click here at the risk factor, just to give you guys an idea, you see that monthly return on average. But here's what's amazing. This.
He just said 10%, ridiculous. That would be absurd. Now he is saying 5%, not as much, safer, more like reasonable. And look, our company can give you that 5%. And so don't you want to partner with Nilo Life and invest with them because we're the company that they're using?
What does this determine? This determines the likelihood of trades losing, right? Of trades not going in your favor.
The likelihood, but you cannot say it's a for sure thing.
So throughout this experience, one time we took a 4% loss, right? That's pretty low, right? Especially if you're doing 360% over the span of as long as we've done for, right? So as you look at some of these stats and as you look at some of this data, what you'll come to find is the risk to reward ratio is pretty incredible.
Attention shoppers, please mark yourself safe from Derek Alexander. Please mark yourself safe from Derek Alexander and his investing opportunities. Thank you. Oh my God. Pretty incredible. Look how incredible it is with our company. Why don't you just trust Nilo Life and we're going to get you 5% every month? Are you kidding me?
But what this does is it gives us a position where we can be confident in saying that when we're taking these trades and when we're in the markets, we're pretty confident that we're not going to wake up tomorrow and have this crazy risk of ruin. So this is another thing we're really confident about. This is called risk of ruin. It shows the likelihood of you losing an amount of money. So you losing 100% of your account, 0, 90, 0, 80, 0, 70, 0, 10%.
Yeah, I guess we are safe, but I was also wondering, Wendy, if using a VPN, because they've been nonstop advertising this stuff to people who still are in the US, if using a VPN to say like you're coming in and creating a ghost account through Germany or just another country, and then you would be able to have access to the trading software because you'd create an account that way. I just have, and I thought there was also some restrictions from the SEC about them presenting this information to people in the US.
This data shows that there's a 0.2% risk of you losing 10% of your account. But on the flip side, the monthly return is about 5.4. Okay? Those are pretty good odds, in my opinion. I'm
pretty good odds. You're trying to get people to sign up for Nilo Life.
Pretty happy with those. If we also look at the average on a monthly basis, we can go out and look. Let me jump through here at the monthly return as well. So if I click monthly return, you can see how the account is performed on a monthly basis as well. 15.5, 15.7, 23.1. So here, You see a 3.7% loss. And this is a 0.4% loss. But if you made 1.7 or 10% the month before, you're not really worrying. That's why we're not focused just monthly. We're focused on an average. But look, through these experiences, the returns have been very, very consistent. Now, with this data, what
was consistent about that? The cat is still on the couch. He's getting the stats from whatever company that he pays to get the data from, and the FX Blue is his, I think it's his baby, or it's whatever, that's what they're using with Nilo Life. Taxes get caught up in all this shit too. Interesting.
He, just last year, grossed 65% in returns. 65% for clients. That's 65% in one calendar year, okay?
Results not typical. Invest at your own risk, and there should never be any claims that someone is guaranteeing profit or guaranteeing lack of loss in your investing journey. Where's that part of your sales pitch, Derek?
With not peaking 7% risk.
Okay, coconuts.
So, how did we get here? We got here.
Congratulations! That graph had a negative skew, sir. Yes, Lavender.
By messing up. Cameron and I got here by making tons of mistakes. We got here by learning from experiences, learning from failures. There's been times where Cameron and I were sitting in my house going, dude, back in 2017, 2018, 2019 going, I don't know how we're going to figure out what we're going to do. I don't know how we're going to get our next check, because we had to deal with a lot of volatility in our businesses before we really got dialed in. This was not a swift road. So if you ever hear me talk about good things or things that could make me come off as overconfident or cocky or things like that, if you know me, it's because I've experienced the pain. I've experienced the issues. I've experienced the heartache.
Okay. So essentially, trust me, bro. I've gone through shit. So you should trust me, because I know what it's like to be on the low side, and now our stuff is all good, ready to go. Where's the data that shows that, Derek?
I've experienced being in debt. I've experienced sleeping on buddy's couch. I've experienced all of that. I've been
I know. I wish Turd Girl could react to this.
Through the journey. I know what you've experienced if you've been through those just really, really tough times. But also, I cannot express to you how transformational it is to have an 8-month son, my first kid, and I can be home all day, provide for my family, and just hang out with him as much as I want, and turn my phone off if I don't want to. If I don't need to respond to a text, I don't. If I want to get on a call, I will.
Okay, but have you ever been in a multi-level marketing company where you are shamed to hell in a handbasket if you don't participate in every single Zoom? I'll give you an example. In Beachbody, our bestie, not our bestie, Emily Favre, one of her coaches had an emergency C-section, was in the hospital recovering, and she said, if you don't get on the Zoom call, I'm going to withdraw my mentorship of you. And the coach got on, took a picture of her being on the Zoom call with everybody the day she gave birth via C-section to be on that Zoom call. And that's not a random experience. That happens in so many other multi-level marketing companies.
To have that flexibility, have that control, to go, hey, fam, let's go spend 3 months in Italy later this year, where we're going to have 3 months just in Italy with my son and my wife. Private drivers taking us from hotel to hotel, like literally at 5-star.
You mean an Uber? Or are you hiring an actual private driver? Maybe he means an actual private driver. Or a taxi? No? Do we not do taxis anymore? What?
Our resorts the entire time. And I'm just going to be able to spend 90 days in Europe with my family completely
because of this opportunity and my investments, and you can too. You can't say that. Have you ever heard of the Federal Trade Commission? Have you ever heard of the SEC? No? Welcome to the anti-MLM movement, bro.
With my investment income, right? That is the world that we want to create for people at Nilo Life. That's the world that we want to create for you guys, is to build a massive organization with this company, right? To scale something
It can't be that massive because your internet connection won't be able to handle it.
profound with what Eric and Larry and Nick have given you guys, right? These guys are servant leaders.
I don't want a servant leader. I want someone maybe with a master's or a PhD in accounting and finance or business, and for someone not to like continue pulling the wool over people's eyes or give a twisty sales presentation so that they can profit and other people can get sucked in and potentially lose financially. Oh, Red Raider said Italy used to be picky about Uber before COVID. Taxis legit a thing though. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that. And then she did her team calls from her bed. Yes, Wendy.
They understand
Bye, Lania.
this industry because they have built not just massive teams, but they've dominated network marketing for decades. And they took their own like literal risk to build a business model they knew would help the everyday person. Well, we want you guys to take that company to billions in sales, right? We want you guys to take that company to so much growth that your life is transformed. But then with that new level of success, with that newfound
His connection, I downloaded this from Vimeo so that we wouldn't have this buffering issue. And we're playing it from my desktop. And it's awful. I look at people's lips when they're talking, and I'm having a hard time following what he's saying. I'm doing my best.
wealth you've created for yourself, put it in vehicles, not
No
just
way.
ours, right? Not just our trading platform, right? Invest in other things.
Your old Arbonne sponsor has a PhD in plant genetics and biochemistry. Is she still in Arbonne?
But put it in things that will give you even more freedom on top of that, right? That's how you become untouchable. That's how you become someone that is a force
I
in
love
this
his
industry
cat.
that doesn't need anyone, but
Bye,
people
Joyful
need you.
Essie.
And that's what we want. We want people to be magnetized to your presence because you have so much abundance, there's so much wealth in your life.
You want people to be magnetized to your presence because you have so much abundance and wealth in your life. Is wealth the only thing that matters in the world? I think not. I think not. Does money help people live? Yes, it does. This sales pitch is twisty.
You don't need any one person to dictate you or your family's trajectory in wealth and in your financial freedom. So if you're on board for that, that's what we're about, and that's what we're excited to do. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pass it to my business partner, one of my best friends. I've known this guy since we were 19 years old.
Who gives a shit? Just because you've known someone for a long time doesn't mean that they're an ethical person or that they should be trusted in receiving a sales pitch. Oh, I've known this guy for a long time and he's a good guy. Just trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. No, I'm not going to trust you. What are the credentials? What's the history? And not just I've been friends with this person for a long time history. What's their expertise?
I'm turning 32 in a month, and we've worked together since.
Oh, no. Been in for like 12 years, made it to 3rd level area manager, and has never moved up despite working her butt off. Oh. Yeah, same.
We were 19 years old, okay? I'm from Seattle. He's from Portland, Oregon. We now live in Florida. And we have gone through just a crazy journey trying to figure this stuff out. But he's over in Bali right now. He's going to spend a little bit of time in Sydney, and he's going to fly back to Miami. But just to give you guys perspective, earlier this year, he was in Dubai. He was traveling all around. He spent some time in Colombia. Cameron has really gotten to a point where he's enjoying the fruit of his efforts over the last few years.
Income claim.
He called me, I think it was a year and a half ago, because I live in Orlando and he's in Miami. He's like, hey, when's the next time you're coming out? I go, I don't know why. He goes, well, check my Instagram. And I check, and he posted a 70-foot Sunseeker. He's like, yeah, we just purchased a yacht. And I go, what? He goes, yeah, it's just going to be a good thing we can do to network, meet people, have a good time with friends.
Somebody bought a yacht and wrote it off as a business expense so that they can meet people and network with others. Is that what he's telling me? He didn't say he wrote it off as a business expense, but if you're using it for work, could you write your yacht off as a business expense? Because that's what it sounds like this guy's saying that his friend it might have done. This is all my opinion. I have questions. I am not saying it's fact.
And I was just like, I was baffled. I was like, are you serious? This is yours? Like, yeah, this is mine. And, I'm like, well, what years is it? Like a 1980, yacht? Like, is it from like 1996? And it's like a Wolf of Wall Street type of yacht that's like going to be broken and like half not working. He's like, no, it's like literally like from 2015. It's fairly new. I'm like, holy shit, dude. Okay, that's amazing. Excuse my language. But again, I don't say that to say, we're so
Bullshit.
cool. I say that to say we want to collaborate, we want to network, we want to.
I don't say that to impress you, but to impress upon you that this opportunity will make you a shit ton of money, and then you too can buy a yacht. Oh, he didn't say that. That's just the energy that I was getting from the screen and the echo because his microphone is not connected.
Add value with this community. If you're in Miami, give him a ring. Say, hey, dude.
Okay. Red Raider CPA said so. Yes and no. They will most certainly try and write it off, but there are so many rules around writing it off. Thank you so much. I love having so many smart people in the chat. Chat, y'all are the best. You took a Taylor Swift break. Oh, that's so cool. Do you love the new album that came out? People do write off jets. Our buddy, our Scientology buddy. What's his name? He wrote off a jet. Gotta love them investing in microphones and refusing to use them. Yes, Cal.
Let's go. Let's make this thing happen. Let's collaborate. Let's make some videos. Let's have a fun time. So anyway, I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to share. I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to give this product a test run for all of you. I really am grateful.
Grant Cardone. I don't know why. I think it's my medicine that like is messing with my brain, but yes, Grant Cardone. I also get nervous when I'm on stream and I forget lots of things. I haven't listened to the last 15 yet, having a blast with part 1 only. Oh, cool. Yeah, Grant Cardone. I know there's good people in Scientology. I think that that religion and the origins of it are steeped in high control with negative influence on others. And Grant Cardone being in that and also an MLM is a twisty partnership. And he did talk about writing off his jet for tax purposes.
Be able to experience what I've been able to experience, what Cameron's been able to experience. And before I bring on Cameron, one last thing. Who uses this product?
Oh my God, Brandy, this is so good. The mic is kind of like MLM money. You don't actually have any, but have the appearance of having it. Brandy, you win. That comment wins the whole evening. That's so good. I'm gonna save it.
The largest use.
Also, can we just the cat's beautiful. His lighting's pretty good. It's more blasted out on my screen, but when you are losing, so like my depth is wrong on my lighting as well. But when you lose the blacks, like the shadows in the darks in your image, as well as you blast out the whites, meaning you lose shadow in both, your lights are too bright. But that's just me. Maybe he should have just worn a different color shirt. I don't know. I just can't focus. That's why I'm commenting on stuff. Anyways.
Of this system is myself and my family and Cameron and his family. We use this more than anyone else. Now we have other people involved, but we have actually put our money up ourselves. So this is not one of those things that I hate in this industry where someone says, hey, use said product, and they don't even use it, right? Hey, use the skin cream. And
show us your bank account then. Show us your bank account. Show us the investment that you made in the company initially. You and your buddy, show us the paper trail. Oh, I did this. I don't believe you. Show us the receipts.
Their skin looks like it's, about to fall off because it's so ashy, right? Hey, use this makeup, and their makeup looks like, my 8-month-old did it, right? Hey, use this weight loss supplement. It's going to be great. And they can't sit in an airplane seat. That's not.
us your weight loss supplement and they can't even sit in an airplane seat? Don't call names. Don't call names. Although our approved only name calling that we do on the channel is chicken nugget. What a chicken nugget thing to say. What? You're fucking rude. Oh my God. Also, not airlines making the seats smaller so they can fit more people on the plane and crushing people, and then regular sized people still maybe end up touching both of the armrests. Oh, God forbid the airlines continue to make seats smaller and smaller and smaller. Or numpty's allowed. Chicken nugget or numpty is allowed. Oh! Tell me you lost all your money in crypto without telling me you lost all your money in crypto. God, what a numpty.
Us. That's not who we are. We're not about that. We use the products that we believe in. So anyway, Cam, I'm going to pass it to you. Guys, thank you for letting me share as well. And yeah, floor is yours, buddy.
Who's going to turn on
Can't
the
hear you,
speaker?
boss.
Who are you? Oh, for the love of God, why are we vertical? I know, Randy's going to ask the same question for the mobile stream. We're just got to make him bigger because he's went vertical. Just turn your phone sideways. Everyone else in the chat was horizontal. Mr. Sir. My buddy knows all the things, but we're not going to be. Here we go. Here we go.
There you go.
Can you guys hear me now?
You are in Bali and you are walking around with your phone on a Zoom call and your Wi-Fi is going to continually have to freaking find your phone. We're buffering to hell in a handbasket. Just call a bunch of dudes? Of course, because only dudes know how to trade. Eye roll of a lifetime.
Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. Well, yeah, Dee, thanks for passing it over. I'll keep it as brief as possible. Obviously, we're very excited about what we're bringing to the table here, but I'll share a little bit of my story really quickly and kind of what it's done and how we've gotten to.
Did you know if you have an iPhone, you can swipe down from the top? I'm on Julie Anderson's page right now, but you can swipe down from the top, and when you're talking on something, there will be a microphone option that pops up over here, and you can choose noise cancellation or like noise. It makes it so that you don't hear the echo and everything else. You can do that on your call, but we didn't do that here. Did you know that you can also get USB microphones, like a Shure, that's the USB one, that you can plug into the bottom of your phone so you could have a microphone, or even just one that plugs in and connect it to your lapel and you could do it that way? That's okay. We didn't do that. But trust me on investing advice. Okay.
To this point, because I know that we're kind of right on the, I don't know, maybe 3-yard line, 2-yard line of launching this thing. And I can't say, and I'm going to,
Oh my God, okay. I'll give you an option. And my little bag I have. Where is it? Maybe I don't. You can get this little guy. Oh, shocker. It moves. It opens up. It creates a little tripod. You can move this forward. You can move these forward like this. And you can set your phone up like so. I moved it too far forward. Please hold. You can do this. You can do this. And you can even do it way further so that you can. Oh, God. So you can have a stable setup. And it just folds flat. I don't the professionalism of, oh, I just bought a yacht and I'm just gonna run around because I'm in Bali. Well, then don't do the call.
My partner Derek has a heck of a gift in presenting, like Nick said at the start of this call. But I got to share with you guys, with what we've uncovered in the last 7 years of trading, in the last just about 12 months, we started to become the prey. We started to get hunted by institutions.
There it is. Big Pharma doesn't want you to know about this because it's going to take money from blah, blah, blah. It's that same mentality. Oh, the big institutions don't want y'all to know about this because we're making too much money, and you can make too much money too if you join us in Nila Life. Are you? We've reinvented the scammy wheel? In my opinion? Oh, no, they have not.
And we got hunted by a good friend of ours, Nick, who's on this call. And just as Derek's explaining, a little bit more of his lifestyle and some of the things that have transformed. I knew Derek back when he was sleeping on those couches. I knew Derek when he was my broke college.
When you were a kid in college and sleeping on couches? Isn't that normal for college students?
Roommate. When we had first started our businesses, I had known we were, we couldn't really cover an extra Chipotle bowl, so on and so forth. And
wow,
the transformation that's happened, I have to attest it to the fact that we, kept running through issues, kept losing money, but we maintained a vision, and we kept the sight that, if there's other people out there that were trading huge institutional funds, if there's other people out there trading and able to turn 30% a year, 100% in a year.
You can also make a camera stand too out of like a cereal box if you have one in a pinch. You can make one out of, any kind of cardboard situation. And you could just make a few slits in it and then set your phone in it and then set the cereal box like this. And so you can have a reasonable conversation and not look like you were surprised that you're going to be pitching the Nila Life investing opportunity to people.
We could figure this out.
And a binder clip.
So,
yep.
So about 7 years ago, I came across trading, and I saw all these people that were winning, and I got super excited about the concept of being able to open up my laptop, make trades in the market, become profitable, and I could do this anywhere in the world.
What's this guy's name?
And now looking back on it, it took about 4+ years.
His name's Cameron Kirkar. Let me see. And I know Charlene's sending me tons of info, which is incredible. His name's Cameron Kirkar. His Instagram name is not Captain Kirk. Stop. His Instagram name is not Captain Kirk. Stop it right now. Oh my God. His Instagram name is Captain Kirk. Like from Star Trek, but a different spelling. Oh my God. I'm sending stuff to Charlene. Oh my God. Oh gosh. What the hell's going on here? Come on, dude.
Years before we came up with the systems and the dev teams and the trading technology and the capital to be able to invest back into our business.
Wendy said, I'm not even a Trekkie, but I'm offended. The Trekkies in the chat appreciate this so much, Wendy.
To where we could, like Derek said, we did
Listen, if you're a member, you have a come on dude little emote in the chat.
65% last year. My parents are now making more money than they've ever made in their life through this fund, through the fund that we launched. Derek has basically retired. His mom is going to be traveling.
Have you heard of the Federal Trade Commission? I know not everybody's a fan, but there are some rules about consumer protection and making claims with your opportunity that you're not allowed to make because it doesn't fall in line with the rules about protecting the consumer. Have you heard of the SEC? I mean, we're gonna report this at the end. So if y'all want to learn how to do that, we can do that at the end of the stream, because we're gonna definitely say what the hell's going on.
All over the world with his family, and we launched this whole thing, like Derek was talking about. We launched this whole thing with privately. We did it through friends, through family, and that first about year and a half, we were doing the presenting, we were doing the networking, and as of a couple months ago, we have now signed on 2 different institutional investing groups that are now hunting us. And so Nick gave me a call.
We've signed on 2 different investing groups that were actually hunting us. This is such a good screen grab. All right, please hold. This stream will be saved. Yep. It's going to be in the live section on my channel.
I think it was just over a month and a half ago.
Thumbs downers, what's up? I don't know if you're with Neela Life or if you just don't like this type of content. Totally fine. You can swipe on by, or if you do like this content, you can click these 3 dots and thumbs it up so that more people from Neela Life can find out about this shmeem, or maybe new people who don't know that it is, in my opinion, a scam, can find out about it.
And Nick's had some capital in, and he's been watching this basically.
It looked like weights on his wall, but it's those baskets that sometimes people screw to a wall.
Since day one, and he gave me a call, and he was explaining the vision, what he wanted to do, and bringing this to the average person. And myself and Derek.
Bring this to the average person. Wow.
And Dante, we had been in network marketing, in and out. We'd seen some great success. Some had been big builds. Some weren't as big as others. And
thank you, Patty the Batty.
We could relate to the person that was trying to make it happen. We could relate to the person that was trying to make an extra $500. I can relate to the person that was
you're just spewing every other MLM pitch, but continue on.
Trying to make an extra couple $1,000 that would be life-changing money, and also can relate to the person that's trying to hit a home run, that's really trying to do something special. And Nick was like, look, man, I really think that, I know your guys' life is a lot easier now. You have, a couple dozen clients instead of thousands. I know that, you're able to travel. You guys are living this lifestyle, and this is really starting to work out, and the momentum's built on your guys' side. And I'm envious of you guys, but I think that we have an opportunity to actually.
Wait, is he talking about Eric Allen? I got to go back. Hold on, please hold.
Have, a couple dozen clients instead of ago. And, Nick's had some capital in, and
Nick,
he's been watching this basically since day.
Okay, I thought he was talking about Eric Allen. Sorry. He's talking about Nick, one of the other founders of Neela Life. If you're just joining us, Neela Life is a multi-level marketing company. It is, in my opinion, a scam or a scheme, whatever you want to call it. It's my opinion based on my experience in multi-level marketing and watching more content from Neela Life than I ever wanted to. Also, Julie Anderson has kind of been leading the charge against Neela Life, and Eric Allen, one of the founders, threatened to send her a cease and desist in the same comment that he also requested to her to go on a live stream with him. And we read those, but if you want, I think Julie Anderson is is posting a video on all this stuff. But if you want to know the details, you can go to the beginning of this video. And I also read part of a transcript from a whistleblower who contacted me about the potential state of Larry Lane and the potential financial state of Larry Lane and Eric Allen. I cannot confirm that information. But if it is true, it debunks their positioning, in my opinion, that they just made this company out of the goodness of their hearts. It seemed like they needed the money. They made this, and then they're partnering with these people with Blue FX or whatever it's called, and this promise of better than normal gains is a red flag. It's a red flag. I'm getting motion sick with him moving his phone. Why would I take professional advice from him? Wendy, good point. Yep. And Julie Anderson is one of our people we recommend to others on my channel. So I'm linking Julie Anderson's account in the chat.
That would be life-changing money, and also can relate to the person that's trying to hit a home run, that's really trying to do something special.
Good point, Jackson. The fact that it's illegal in America and Canada is the biggest red flag. This investing part, absolutely. Subscribe to Julie Anderson, the expert in mindfuckery of coaching like rank makers. And she was in Monate. She was in Rank Makers, the kind of parasitic company that feeds off of multi-level marketing, and has been talking about Transact, Finmore, and Nilo Life a lot.
And Nick was like, look, man, I really think that I know your guys' life is a lot easier now. You have, a couple dozen clients instead of thousands. I know that, you're able to travel. You guys are living this lifestyle, and this is really starting to work out, and the momentum's built on your guys' side. And I'm envious of you guys, but I think that we have an opportunity to actually go and change a lot of lives. And to me, when I called Derek, when I had a conversation with Dante, within an hour of talking with Nick,
good night, Strawberry.
It just felt selfish. It just felt a little bit, it just didn't feel right to kind of turn our back on the industry and not.
It didn't feel right for us to turn our back on the industry? You mean you wanted to make more money? Yes, Charlene. Did you just hear what he just said? It didn't feel right for us to turn our back on the industry.
Not give the same opportunity that we had, because
not give people the same opportunity that we had? You mean make money? Nilo Life is paying to have access to these two guys and their platform, and they're going to be paid either combination, a monthly fee with a percentage of profits, or whatever agreement they've come to. So why would it not make sense for them to say, of course we want to make more money. Give me a break. Oh, you're just doing it out of the goodness of your hearts? I'm sorry. My eyes just got stuck in the rolling position. Jeez. It's a social media sea of income claims.
For myself, Derek talked about putting in a lot of capital into this, but he didn't put a lot of capital immediately. He didn't have loads and loads and loads of cash. I didn't have hundreds of thousands of dollars.
His name's Derek, not Derek. I thought it was Derek, but it's Derek with an I. So I was trying to be polite. I wasn't trying to be an asshole. I thought his name was Derek, but it's Derek. Sorry about that.
To immediately jump in. We started to use the power of compounding, 3%.
You mean you, like every other investing firm, started to use the power of compounding? Wow.
6%, 4%, 2%, 8%, 5%, 6% of these monthly returns. And we were able to use it almost like an accelerated bank account. And this is how this
an accelerated bank account? So with investing, If you keep money in, well, if someone who's good at investing, help me out. If you keep your money and you move what you're making to another investment, you don't have to pay tax, right? If it goes from one investment to another. I don't know about crypto. If you take it out and then you put it back in, you have to pay tax when you take it out. Right? So what is he talking about, an accelerated bank account? I wish I was smarter. There's so much I have to learn. Ugh. I'll figure it out.
Compounding effect changed our situations. Yes, we've made some purchases and had some fun, and we're continuing to do that. But we can show you guys a roadmap of how we did it. And when you look back at the 27 months of results that we have, we don't see why.
If you sell, you pay taxes, whether you take it out or not. If it is a sale, it is taxable. Thank you.
With this business model and with this trading opportunity, why you can't do the same thing. And we want to keep it very simple. And throughout this time that we're in this kind of pre-launch stage, and once we launch this thing, you're gonna hear Derek be a broken record. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna get annoyed of me, because I'm gonna keep you guys so grounded and explain to you over and over again. Our philosophy with our trading is we do not take more risk on our trading. We hustle harder so we can add more capital to our trading account. Because here's the fact, is that when you look at the time frame.
What does that translate to somebody who's listening who doesn't have all of the investing experience? To me, that says we're more trustworthy. We're not after big profits, so that we're not going to be taking that commission off the top for ourselves. And we're going to be fighting for you so that we can build capital, blah, 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 in a safer way. Except you're not actually telling us specifics about this. You're just saying that you're trustworthy, and we're supposed to just believe you without any evidence. You've annoyed us enough with your moving camera, sir. I'm going to annoy you by saying a bunch of trading jargon that ultimately doesn't make a lot of sense. Giggle trig, 100%.
In which your life can change, it's multiple years, unless you already have a lot of capital to start with. But if you already have a lot of capital, then you're probably not necessarily needing something right now. But if I'm talking to you and you're like, hey, an extra $3,000 a month, or an extra $500 a month, or $1,000 a month,
you can't make those promises. Not with regards to trading, you cannot make those promises.
Would change my situation, then you're in the right place, and you obviously need this, just like I once did. So
okay, you're going in the naughty book. Captain Kirk? I can't even believe this. I'm going to get a picture of Captain Kirk, the real one, and I'm going to Photoshop this guy on top of Captain Kirk. Where's my naughty book? Cameron Kirker. Copy. And our buddy. What's his name? Derek. I was looking for his last name. Derek Alexander. All right.
Yes, our lives have changed.
Yes, I have a yacht now. Yes, I make all the income claims on Instagram, and you can too. But I'm just doing this, and I'm going to help you get here as well.
Believe we're looking at the perfect storm with this situation. We have all the data, all the experience. We have a whole team.
Who is it that's falling for this stuff? A bunch of people. People who are in multi-level marketing. Obviously, people here in the US and in Canada are not allowed to have access to this trading aspect, but Nilo Life is in other countries, and they have access to this trading platform that Nilo Life is offering through these two guys, Derek and Cameron. And it's people who are multi-level marketing vulnerable. vulnerable to multi-level marketing. That doesn't mean they're unintelligent. That doesn't mean like any of the other assumptions you have about people. It just means that some people join MLMs and sometimes they're vulnerable to joining.
Trading team, we've been doing this for not just months, but multiple years. And it's lining up beautifully. I gave a little bit of my story.
Oh my God, yes, that does mean Derek is Spock. Yup. I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. I'm gonna do it for this cover of this stream. Y'all are incredible. Which real one though? Shatner. Is it William Shatner? Yes, Shatner. That's the one I'm gonna do.
I do live in Miami, but I'm from Portland, Oregon. I went the normal route as everyone else. And I ended up actually deviating off of that route. I ended up dropping out of college. And, kind of my claim to fame is that I've started more businesses that have failed than succeeded.
So it's not a claim to fame because that's a lot of people's stories?
And I'm happy to share that because those experiences and those failures have taken me and some of my great friends and business partners to the heights that we are at today, and we can run that play. We're running that playbook back for all of you guys
I can't do
that
it.
are ready to sprint with us. So, Dee, I'm going to pass it back to you, or whoever wants to take over this thing. But for myself,
I don't know who's next because I wasn't really paying attention on my vacation to Bali and walking around and making people seasick. But this is my conclusion. I'm awesome, and you should join. Mer, mer, mer.
It has been an absolute blessing. It's been so exciting to see.
I think that I don't know what he's looking at.
7 years of trading cultivated up until this point where we have a successful fund. We're going to be plugging it into this incredible leadership team. These people that know what they're doing, have the experience, know how to run a business, have done so in the past many times and taken huge builds. And we're going to be plugging it in. And to look at the clients that we've had.
So you have capital losses that you can only offset against capital gains that you have never had. Red Raider. I feel like, here's a question. Is there like an investing for 5-year-olds that I can read to understand this? Because I feel like I'm missing so many parts because I don't understand as much as I should.
Like for us, myself and Derek, we haven't done much marketing. We haven't done really anything at all. So no one really knows about this. And
you're getting on the ground fucking floor and you need to invest right meow.
We really feel like right now, over the course of the next year, 2 years, 5 years, and beyond 10 years, we can make a huge difference. And you guys are just at the precipice of this whole thing. So
you're on the ground floor. You're on the ground floor. You're on the ground floor. Are we on the ground floor? Please hold. Please hold. Attention shoppers, please mark yourself safe from ground floor opportunities. Please mark yourself safe from ground floor opportunities. Thank you. I need my Lego phone.
Thanks for having me on. I am on the other side of the planet right now. I am in Bali. I know some people are out here also in Southeast Asia. I look forward to connecting with some of you guys. If we can connect, I'm going to be here for a couple more weeks. Then I'm going to bounce over to Australia. I'm going to be in Sydney for a little bit. And I'm going to head back to the United States. So I know we're going to be running these calls plenty more times before we actually launch. But I can't tell you enough. I'm excited. I'm losing sleep over this thing. It's making too much sense for us to say no. I wouldn't say that Nick was begging, but I would say that he was very persuasive, and we didn't want to.
Bali is cheap and not a flex.
Say no, but man, it's a perfect storm. So, Dee, I'm happy to pass it back to you. But Nick, Larry, Eric, thank you guys for the opportunity. Really excited to lock arms with you guys and sprint and really do something special.
Leaf coming in.
And when I say we're excited, I know that's an overused term here, but it's just making too much sense. So bye for now. Thank you guys for having me on.
See you, Cam. I'll pass it to you, Nick, if you have questions for us. I can answer questions too. I know it's late for Cam, but I'm available if you want to take it, whatever you want to do.
No, I think we're good for this now. We appreciate everyone jumping on. We will have a lot more of these Zooms coming up in the coming weeks, getting closer to launch when everything gets kicked off. Just get all the I's dotted, the T's crossed, and make sure this thing is very simple. And so we appreciate you guys jumping on. I know that there are a lot that do have questions, but we will have more and more Zooms leading up to this coming out. But we are excited.
I think they're just doing a generic, like, here's the Zoom link. I think it's nilolife.tv, and they're saving these, and they're having them show them to the people who are outside the United States, but are who are on the teams of the United States. So think about this. The people, let's say Doomsday is the rep in the United States. And let's say I am the rep in wherever they're available, Australia. Okay. And Doomsday recruits me. Doomsday is not allowed to use the trading platform, but I am. And so maybe this person is access like the commissions I'm earning through the investing. I don't know how that works with the uplines, but maybe Doomsday is getting commissions from my investing. Now, is that wrong? I don't know, but it is a recruiting, an enticing recruiting option, because if Doomsday can say to people in other countries, look, this is an incredible investing opportunity. It's the ground floor. You should sign up. It's way more appealing than freaking discounts on vacations. And so then people are going to sign up under Doomsday for this investing. This is Doomsday, not a generic Doomsday, but the Doomsday in the chat. And Doomsday is not in Nilo Life. I was just using Doomsday as an example.
Just like things in the past, and I'm going to bring it on and have Dante share something really quick, just on his experience trading as well too. So where Cameron was the first person that ever set up a software for me, Dante was the first person I ever jumped on that actually was a live Instagram, or a live to teach me how to trade live. So Dante, can I take away your experience in trading and why you're excited about this?
No problem. Again, just want to say shout out to Derek and Cam. I was super excited. We were all in the trading space together, Cameron, Derek, myself, and Nick for like 6 years. And when Nick first brought me the idea of
this is Dante Lewis. You're going in the naughty book as well. My naughty book is not like a true naughty book. It's just top reps, leaders in MLM who I keep an eye on.
This incredible company. I'm like, do we have to go get them? And I was like, I can't say anything to them. Like, these are like my.
He talks a little too fast for 1.25.
Guys, we're all equals, but we all look at you as a mentor and somebody who we just have a high level of respect for. You got to go do it. And Nick was able to go and make that happen. So super excited for the partnership. Again, just want to reiterate that any past profits or anything it is that you guys have seen on this call does not guarantee anything in the future, but it.
Oh, we love a disclaimer. Dante, you get points. You get positive points in the naughty book because you are reading a freaking disclaimer.
It does. I give you guys just a realistic track record and expectations as far as what can happen, but we can't. It is trading. Trading does inquire risk, but it's how Derek and Cam have really built this system to mitigate said risk.
Okay, never mind. You can't say that. You can't say that. You could say it's a system that is unique from other tools that I have used, and I appreciate the information that the system pulls from in order to give me a selection to be able to make choices that are independently my own. I think you could say something like that. And then he says mitigate risk. You're done. You're done. Hey, JREM, we are watching a scam. I mean, Nilo Life. It's a long, convoluted story, but Nilo Life is a multi-level marketing company, and these are the investing buddies this new part. This new part of Nilo Life is not available to people in the United States or Canada. It is available to the other countries that Nilo Life has launched in. But we are looking at this because the founder of Nilo Life, Eric Allen. Maybe we should play Eric Allen real quick. This is Eric Allen. He threatened another YouTube creator, Julie Anderson, with a cease and desist. And I'm going to apologize to everybody's ears right now.
So, circumstances brought us here. Money. And I'll tell you what, I don't know that I can speak on behalf of Larry, Nick, and the other corporate team, I don't know that any of us really planned on being in a position like this. Money, 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 money. You know, I never wanted to be the owner of a direct sales network marketing company. Money, 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 money. I love the field leadership lifestyle, and quite truthfully, my traditional businesses have given me enough stress and headaches over the years and decades, but those circumstances, money, 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 are funny. Whether you're a believer or not, it's just funny how God works. And sometimes you get called into situations that money, 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 money that you never planned on. And when you step into that, it can be one of the most defining moments. Money, 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 money of your life. So here we are. We get to share a brand new concept with you called Nilo Life with money, 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 money.
Anyways, but yeah, I'm apologizing to all your brains right now. Eric's hair is like Pinocchio's nose. The more he lies, the higher his hair goes. I will try to work on more emotes. I think we have to have a certain number of members though, so I don't know. I'll have to like replace some. Because I think we're... Oh, I made it. It's my new parody pyramid. Pyramid? Parody pyramid pop genre. It's new. It's like JoJo Siwa saying like, I'm doing something incredible that no one's ever done before. It's a joke. It's called parody pyramid pop. It basically wrote itself. So, I mean, and obviously I put music to it because obviously I clipped all the stuff. I took one clip of him saying like, we just came here out of the goodness of our hearts, and then just inserted every time he said money into it. And then I put underscore of money over the entire thing.
And we feel like what we found here is truly, we don't believe that there's a better business model on earth than something where you don't have to necessarily be fully responsible for trading. I've been a manual trader now for like 7 years. I've made big money in the markets. I've lost big money in the markets, and it is a very much a roller coaster ride. And when I see something where the funds are actually being managed for you by professionals who have multiple developers, it's set up very, very well for you guys to have success. Something that I truly want to harp on and make sure that you guys know is clear is that Nilo's job and goal is to bring premium products to you that you are paying that $59.
Premium products? Where? I mean, what products are we actually talking about? Because Nilo Life is giving you discounts on travel, and then they're having a service for investing. And how is this guy going to get access to any of the services through Nilo Life because he's in the United States?
$9 subscription to have access to. So you're getting multiple premium products. You guys have seen our travel situation, but this trading piece is a premium level opportunity. People come to Cam and Derek all the time with hundreds of thousands of dollars to be able to participate in that opportunity. And you get access to it for $59 a month. And there's really no minimum investment. So you can start this thing with $100 or 200 USD. Again, we wouldn't say that's the most ideal thing for you month one, but that's something for you to be able to start. And I know a lot of times people don't have access to funds like this because they don't.
What I would like to do is I would like to look at how the commission structure handles reps who have access to the investing side underneath reps who do not have access to the investing side. I would love to look at the compensation plan in more detail because I think this is twistier than even we're understanding it to be. So this is not trading. It's a fund and highly regulated. Why you can't sell here in the USA? Red Raider is raging and I am freaking here for it. Or, hear me out, put that $59 a month into a high interest bank account and go on vacation when you want and where you want without scamming others at all. I think Ally Bank has a good return percentage right now for money that's in there. I'm not like trying to promote Ally Bank, but I'm thinking there's some online only banks that have good interest, like in whatever returns on your money. Hey, Ann.
have enough capital to start. And what Nilo has done is to bring the barrier of entry down to a baseline level.
What Nilo Life has done? This is giving Jojo Siwa, I'm doing something that no other person in my generation has done. Because, hello, iGenius, or any of the other scam-like investing multi-level marketing things that are on the market. RIP.
To where you, wherever it is that you are, you can get started in this opportunity. And what I've shown people for years now that I'm even more excited to be able to show in this opportunity is really, and Derek shows you guys a little bit about this when it comes to compounding, but let's just use the example again of saying, let's say somebody gets started with $100.
Another compound gains calculator. Starting balance 100.
When the fund launches, $100 we're talking about here. And for the next 10 years, we continue to average that 5%. That'll turn into $34,000. Why I love what Nilo has is because I can go to the average person and say, yes, $100 invested in this is not going to change your life over the next few years. But what will change your life is taking the business opportunity of this opportunity serious and going and building that business. Let's just say, you guys know.
How do we build a business? With investment? Are you talking about the multi-level marketing part of it? Why is this confusing? This should not be confusing. Can anyone read? Oh, yes, I can. The other one says Pharrell Williams, happy. New member orientation for something else. His mom, he was on his mom's Facebook event. He was on FX Blue, and he was on Spider, SPYDR, main Forex trading systems, and then the compounding gains calculator. Sorry, it's so small.
Our starter bonus here at Nilo, to where you get $25 for any time it is you directly enroll somebody. Let's say every month you enroll 2 people directly and you say, you know what, I'm going to put that $50 that I'm going to earn from the company into the actual investment. That $34,000 right here, when you don't add any monthly contribution to it, if you were to add $50 to your account every single month, this jumps up to $380,000. Somebody who started with
Look at this graph though, if you're always winning, if your investments never lose, you don't earn 5% every month.
$100 and enrolls 2 people every month and adds $50
and enrolls 2 people every month. There it is. Recruit
to the fund if these things were to continue over this.
So you need to recruit and take the money that you're going to get from recruiting people and put it in the investing part and continue to do that, and then you're going to get the monies in 10 years. Oh my God. We just heard the recruiting part.
Time. What would that look like if somebody's saying, hey, I'm going to put $100 for my matrix check inside of the fund every single month? What would that look like for me over the next decade? We're talking about jumping these numbers up to where you're approaching $1 million mark now by adding $100 into the account every single month. I show this because the combination and the triangle of, you have this opportunity, you have
the triangle. You mean the triangle prism scheme?
Now an investment opportunity, and now you have a business to where you can go and leverage what is it that you just saw on this call, what is it that we have here inside of this opportunity. You say, you know what, I can make this thing work and really create insulation for my family by having a business that's paying you monthly, by having investments that are paying you, and truly, and then obviously building a network and being able to meet and know people. We're going to be at events. You guys are going to be able to see and meet Cam and Derek in person, and we're going to really do this thing big time.
I mispronounced his name. It's Donta. He's been an entrepreneur since 2016, a foreign exchange trader. He's a sports administrator for his degree. Okay. Donta, sorry about that.
but I get excited about this because I know what it can mean for people long term. I know what trading has done for me in my own life, and I recognize that there's no better way to be in the markets as somebody who is newer than to have your money invested with professionals and being able to have a safe, consistent return. If you compare what you just saw, what Derek just showed you on the FX Blue, to the top hedge funds in the entire world, you're going to see that we've actually been able to do more than those funds and do it more safely, which is incredible. So you guys are literally sitting on a golden opportunity.
Golden opportunity, red flag. Ground floor opportunity, red flag. We're going to be able to get you more and lose less, red flag. I just need my own red flag. Just wave an entire red flag on the screen for me.
I don't like to use the term once in a lifetime, but when I see this, it creates something that I truly believe is special.
What are you, 25? What do you mean once in a lifetime? You're young, dude. How would you know what once in a lifetime is?
Just won't matter if you don't take advantage of it. So I encourage you all to say, you know what, I'm going to plug in, I'm going to engage, I'm going to trust that Nick, Eric, and Larry have built the backbones of this company to last long term. I'm going to trust the fact that this fund that I just learned about right here is going to continue. And I'm going to say, you know what, I'm going to grab this thing by the horns and go ahead and run with it. There are going to be some who wait and watch. There are going to be some who say, you know what, this is my time, this is my moment. And I feel like this is that opportunity for you. And I'm going to swing it back to Nick, but I'm excited to be a part of this. I'm excited that they said yes to this opportunity. I'm excited that Nick and Eric and Larry say, you know what, we're going to go and be the most transparent owners that you guys have ever had the opportunity to work with and build.
Trust us. We're going to be transparent. Trust us. Bernie Madoff made people feel the same way too, once in a lifetime, and it was all a scam. If y'all have not seen any type of documentary on the Bernie Madoff stuff, it will wreck you, but it will also open your eyes in terms of people trusting someone and that someone being absolutely untrustworthy and, in my opinion, have evil motivations. This is one of the investing bros, Donta Lewis.
Build this infrastructure so that way we can bring in high-end products like what it is that you guys just saw here from Derek and Cam. So this thing is in your court now. I'm here. We're going to be launching sometime where I don't have a date because I don't want to get in trouble. So I'll let Nick go ahead and give you guys some details, but you guys can get started. This thing is for everybody who is international, and we're pumped up. So I'll swing it back to you, Nick.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Derek, Cameron, Dante. Incredible information.
I thought it was Donta. Hold on. It says Donta on LinkedIn too.
Like they said, this is for people that are outside the United States. We are completely excited and jacked for you. When Eric did call me, a short time ago and said, "Hey, we should do this." He's like, "I want to include a lot of the trading stuff you do," and I'm like, "Well, I'm not the guy for it. I trade my own." I said, "But I do know him," and I said, "If they're willing to jump on."
His name's Donta, so Nick mispronounced his name, which I was pronouncing Derek's name incorrectly, but you work with Donta. That guy said Dante. Why is there no... Okay. Okay. I cannot read, apparently. This is what it says. Why am I like this? I'm sorry. It got stuck in my brain. I thought Dante was spelled differently. Dante. My bad. Retracted rage. Just rewind it. I can eat my shit that I messed up. I make purpose a common thing. Okay. My bad. Dante, apologies.
Board and willing to play and willing to participate. This will be a massive win because they run things very conservative. They run things, very, very by the book, and it's the philosophies, right? It's
shouldn't they run things by the book? What does very, very by the book mean? Because shouldn't it just be by the book? Dante is Italian, I think, per Google, but this guy on the stream said Dante. Okay.
Like Cameron hit on it and said, and Derek hit on it and said, it's not more risk, it's more capital.
I wonder if he says his name, but I don't want to get blocked just yet.
And there's a phenomenal vehicle here to people to bring it to. So you'll get more information in the coming weeks. When we have an exact day, we'll put that out there. We are not far off. It is just weeks out. But we're excited to bring this as well as many other things to our platform here with Nilo Life. Appreciate you all. You guys have a great day or evening for those that are in Europe, those that are in Asia. Good night. And we'll talk to you all soon.
Go Nilo. Thanks, guys.
Oh, Eric. What? Oh, God. Did he get a haircut? I'm not going to play it again, but insert money, money, money. Oh, God. Well, that's time we will never get back. Thank y'all for joining me. What's the wrap up? This is Nilo Life. This is the investing part of Nilo Life that is not available to people in the United States. However, they continue to pitch it to people in the United States because people in the United States can go recruit those who are outside of the United States to be on their team, and also those people will have access to the investing part. What we're going to do now is we're going to get the Vimeo link. I'm going to put the Vimeo link in the chat. If you want to learn how to do a report to the SEC, stay on. I know there's going to be a bunch of people who jump off, but if you want to send a report in, we're going to do that because they're, in my opinion, breaking the rules. And the SEC can decide if they're breaking the rules. I'm just grabbing the link real quick. Unless they're going to make it private. They're not. There you go. Here's the Vimeo link. I'm going to put this in the description real quick. Edit. Vimeo link to report. I have it downloaded. Okay, I just saved it. Oh, you're good. Don't worry about it. Good to see you. All right, now I need to go to the SEC. Exchange Act reporting and registration. Report suspected securities fraud or wrongdoing. Is that right? I messed this up last time. It says report suspected securities fraud or wrongdoing. Yes. Okay. I think this is, I'm going to put the little screen up. I know it's super tiny. I can submit a tip here. Welcome to SEC tips, complaints, and referrals. So I'm going to press accept. Oh, let me get to the right link for y'all. Okay. Here is the link for y'all. And I'm going to put it in my SEC link. Okay. It is in the description now. All right. Submit a tip. I accept. There are 4 steps to submit your tip. What is your complaint about? Who are you complaining about? Which investment products are involved? What is your contact information? And I'm going to start my tip. Please select the option that best describes your complaint. Fraudulent investment scheme and the promise of high yield returns. I think you can only select one. Please select the specific category that best describes your complaint. High yield, probably a pyramid scheme. If a return on investment of any amount was guaranteed, 5%. 5 to 10. If you are alleging offering fraud, how was the offer made? I don't know the answer to this. Phone call. Non-personal message. Probably. I'm choosing non-personal message. If this is supplemental information to a previous complaint. No. All right, and I'm putting these links in the disclaimer, so if you have to leave and you want to come back and grab them, they're in the disclaimer of this video, the description of this video. Nila Life is a multi-level marketing company offering an investing arm of their services while they're not supposed to be recruiting, offering the investment in the US, but continue showing videos to recruit. Yep. Does this count? Yep. To sign up. The sales pitch offers higher than normal returns with little to no risk in combination with the recruiting aspect of the MLM. This appears to be a pyramid scheme. I don't know. I'm not a good writer. Higher than... I should hyphenate this. Higher than normal. Are you having or have you had difficulty getting access to your funds or securities? No. Did you suffer a loss? No. Today? When did the conduct begin? In March? Right? 4/1 maybe? Is the conduct ongoing? Has the individual firm acknowledged the conduct? No. How did you learn about the conduct? Social media. Have you taken any action regarding your complaint? You may select more than one answer. I've spoken about the issues on this call on YouTube. To try to warn others about this potential scheme. Potential ongoing scheme. I don't know. It doesn't have to be perfect. Unregistered fund. What do I need to click? Okay. I'm going to do unregistered fund. Oh, unregistered securities offering. Oh, unregistered fund. Oh, my comments. Okay. This is an unregistered fund. The full video from Vimeo without my commentary is available here. I'm trying to find if they delete the Vimeo file. Okay. I can also email the original file. All right. This is not a private fund because they're offering it publicly. Okay, I'm gonna this is not a private fund because they are offering it publicly. Thank you so much, Red Raider. I'm gonna put this in my description. This is an unregistered fund. This is not a private fund because they are offering it publicly. That it's in the details, the video description now. All right, Red Raider. Should I add anything else? I'm gonna copy this just in case it gets deleted. All right. I think that's okay. I put the wording that Red Raider included in the description. I mean, they did 5, but they did 10 a lot. But I'm gonna try to be fair and say 5. Okay, I'm gonna hide this because I need to put my info in. All right. Person. None of those. Social meet other. Consumer advocate. Nilo Life. Are you? No. No. Mr. It just has to be my name. I'm confused. What's Nilo Life? It's a multi-level marketing company that it's more explained at the beginning of the stream. Are we sure it's not private? They're offering it publicly, so it's not private. I have a question, Red Raider. It says the person's title. That's not me. That's the other person, right? Each person. Yeah, it's the other person. Okay, so it's not my address. It's their address. Oh, yikes. Oh, God. Nilo Life TV. I'll put this all in the... Nilo Life. Okay. I'm putting the website. Okay, I'm saving that. Eric H. Allen. They posted this video on YouTube and Vimeo publicly for anyone to see. Okay. I don't know their street address, so I'm just going to put all the names in. If the complaint is about an entity or person that has custody or control of your investments, have you had difficulty? Unknown. Add another person. All right. I'm adding another person. Oh, I'm an idiot. They are executive officer. Nilo Life. Oh. Mr. What is I've got all these names. And we have Nick who? Charlene, do you mind sending me Nick's name? Nick. Sorry, this is taking a while. I know life. Nick Sorensen. Add another person or firm. Nope. They are... Okay. I've added Eric Allen. I've added Nick Sorensen. Those are the only two people I saw. I didn't see Larry Lane, so I'm not going to report him. I'm going to report fund manager. Derek Alexander. I don't know where he works though. Unknown. Derek Alexander. Person. Fund manager. I don't remember where they're... Derek Alexander. Market hackers, right? There you go. Market hackers. No. All right, edit. And Cameron. Kerkar. Cameron Kerkar. Fund manager and yacht master on YouTube. Oh my god. Where are you a fund manager with? Where is your website? Cameron Kerkar. Here we go. Works at entrepreneur and business owner. How shady. Okay. Self-employed fund manager. No. Mr. Cameron Kerkar. All right, and then we have add another person or firm. Person. Dante Lewis. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. It was not intentional. I would never do that. I think he's employed by Nilo Life. I'll say unknown. 5 individuals have successfully been added, but I don't see. Okay. Select the type of product involved in your complaint. Funds, right? Please select the category that best describes the security product. Is it other funds? Welcome back. They didn't ever say, but we think it's Orkin-Arat. Orkin-Arat. Orkan-Arat. I'm sorry, I don't know these off the top of my head. Mutual. I think it's private equity funds, hedge funds. So it says 521 plans, exchange trade funds, hedge funds, money market funds, mutual funds, unit investment trusts, or other funds. Probably other funds. Nilo Life Trading. I'm looking for Nilo Life Trade. Okay. I don't know the ticker symbol. Oh, I didn't know. And enter the product names. I don't know. Surely they can provide a license number for being a yacht master. That's as good as I can do, and like don't stress out if you get stuck. Just do the best you can. If you even want to submit something, I think that's a powerful thing to like advocate publicly and also okay. I'm going to be anonymous because I'm scared. What is the best way to reach you? Okay. Oh, I can upload files, but it's too my file's too big for them to upload. You can also apply anonymously, so if that makes you feel better, that would make me feel better because that's what I'm doing. All right, summary page. You get to review the information you submitted, and I just submitted my form. Submission number 17137-198-915-426 was submitted successfully on Sunday, April 21st, 2024 at 10:13:07 p.m. EDT, which means that I am late for my live stream for Stardew. Y'all, good night. Good night, Charlene. I'm just gonna push my Stardew stream a little bit because I need to go eat something. But thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you for suffering through that call with me, and please go support Julie Anderson on her channel because she's taking the heat from Eric Allen right now. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Toodles.